Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro. And it's time, finally time, for the 2021 Oscars. The winners, as we know. And we've been waiting for a long ass time. This is the longest gap between Oscar ceremonies. I think maybe the second, actually. There was like one long time ago where they had some sort of delay. But this has been crazy. It's been 14 months since the last one, which was a shortened season. Is that recording? Yeah. All right, good. So we're going to talk, I think first we can talk about like our final predictions and what we're doing a little briefly, because, you know, the last week or so has been like entirely just predictions. Then we're going to have the show. The show is being directed by Steven Soderbergh. And so they're going to make it look like a movie, and we're really curious to see how that's going to look. There's certain races that are just, you're going to want to be here for them, because we are going to freak out and go nuts. Mm-hmm. And we're all prepared for the night. We got our tiny ties. All right, he's got an Oscar.
That's right. If you want to be prepared, then you can go on Discord. I'm going to make sure we have the link in our description. I'm not sure if it's there right now, but oh yes, we do. We have the link in the description.
Oh wait.
So that's how we're going to do Collins. We tried to do Collins on Twitter, and it wasn't working the way I hoped it would. I couldn't get the audio to come in and record it. So you know, very disappointing. But we'll get it working for some other time.
Yeah, the Twitter Collins.
Oh yeah, you have to head to Discord if you want to call in. There you go. There you go. Okay.
All right. So first, I think what we should do is just say our final predictions. If you're following, you might already know them. So, Best Picture, we are thinking it's going to be Nomadland.
Yeah.
I would give Trial a 10% chance of winning. I'd be shocked if Trial wins.
I guess. Anything else, maybe there's always like a 3% chance.
And here's what I'm saying. If Nomadland loses Screenplay and Trial wins Editing and Screenplay, then I will be nervous.
Of course, you have to be nervous.
I will be nervous
then.
then.
And Trial could still win Editing. Sound of Metal has been an unexpected frontrunner up until this point. It has not convinced me because it tied Critics' Choice and it got ACE. That's a really interesting. It's one of the most ambiguous awards of the night. What are they going to do with Editing?
And they could even. I even think that there's a possibility for something else.
I have flip-flopped.
We should also, after this, we should say what we bet on.
Oh, yeah.
We both made some bets here.
Yeah, we both made some bets. I started off, as many know, with $20 on Maria Bakalova very early before the SAGs. Clearly, that bet is going in the tubes. But then, since then, I have bet $30 on Anthony Hopkins winning Best Actor, okay? The return on that is plus $700. I would get $200 about if you subtract the Maria Bakalova $20 bet. It's like $200, which would be fantastic. But I'm going to try to not let that like factor into my reaction. If Boseman wins, I'm not going to try to be upset about that. But I will lose money.
Yeah, that's one thing that I do want to say is, you know, and I have to remind myself of this a lot, is that these reactions, we want to base them just purely off of like expectations and the quality of the winners, and not on like, oh, my prediction was wrong, which is not also just not how you really want to watch the Oscars. Although you do want to celebrate if you get a clutch prediction in there. Yeah. So director, we're obviously predicting Chloe Zhao. There's no way that goes any other way. That's literally a 100% chance. I'm not even going to say 99% chance. Yeah. That's a lie. Best actor, we were saying. I did end up choosing Boseman on Gold Derby. It's solidified as Boseman.
Okay.
I'm not sure about
We have one of the few categories where we have a different prediction in. Are you still going The Father in Screenplay or no? No. Because that's another really interesting category. It actually surpassed Nomadland because a lot of the experts and editors switched to it on Gold Derby. Yeah. And The Father could win Screenplay here. We really have a competition between the movie that's probably going to win Best Picture and the screenplay was very different, not traditional, kind of scripted as they went. Probably a lot of the editing was the writing in a sense. And then you have The Father, which is just like every word of that script probably made it into the cut. I'm sure they took out some scenes, but for the most part, it's very immaculately and specifically written.
I had to go with the movie that had written the better shot for Best Picture, though. A lot of people are doing Father in Screenplay, Boseman an actor. Very possible scenario. Equally possible scenario. And if it goes that way, then I'm going to be like... Because, you know... I could have just predicted The Father for both as a safe way to say The Father's going to win one of those. Because I do feel like The Father's going to win one of those.
Yeah.
Original screenplay, Promising Young Woman is what we're predicting. It has more stats on his favor, but Trial could pull an upset.
Also, quick shout out to Connor for a little donation. Thank you so much for the little super chats.
And then the supporting categories.
I am pretty confident.
Solidified. Kaluuya and yuh-jung. I'm really excited to see yuh-jung's speech.
Those are going to be great wins. They're going to be great wins. I have nothing else to say. Yuh-jung makes so much sense. Like that's just great that has turned out to be the winner.
There's a new Cruella trailer right now, and I just want to say this. I do not want to see any of you predicting Emma Stone for Best Actress. I do not want to see that.
No, predict her for a comedy actress at the Golden Globes.
Okay, fine,
for sure.
Fine.
Put that in there.
But I do not want to see that.
It. What about costumes?
Sure, you can predict it for costumes.
Costumes.
You can definitely predict it for costumes.
Yeah.
There is a fly in here, and it is.
Yeah,
it's a beefy fly. It's a beefy fly.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
It's like the Breaking Bad episode.
What else do we have? We got
Jesse. We have to kill the fly.
Technical categories. There's only one that's hard, right? Cinematography. Nomadland. If it goes any other way, be shocked. Production design. Mank. Ma Rainey's going to win costumes and makeup.
Most likely.
Editing's between Trial and Sound of Metal, as we said, but because it's so close, I do think there's some room for maybe The Father or something crazy to happen there. And we got sound is going to Sound of Metal, score is going to Soul, visual effects is probably going to Tenet. Song, we think it's going to be One Night Miami, but that is one of the more up in the air categories. It could go to Husavik, it could go to Yossi. We predicted One Night Miami. What else we got? The short films, I kind of went with what ended up being number one on Gold Derby. Concerto is a Conversation and Doc. 2 Distant Strangers. I wanted to say 2 Identical Strangers because of that documentary. 2 Distant Strangers in live action. And what's the other one?
Wow.
If Anything Happens, I Love You, an animated short. Soul's going to win animated feature. Another Round's going to win foreign film. Any other predictions there? Foreign, international.
Those are pretty hard. Documentary could be interesting. This is actually a category that we both bet $3 on, and the reason we bet $3 on it was because Crip Camp has plus 2,000 odds. They're very low, but I think Crip Camp is the runner-up to Octopus Teacher.
Yep.
I'm not predicting it, but I do think it could pull off an upset, and if it does, even $3 would get me $60.
Yeah,
so I was like,
it was
I'll
a good
take
bet.
it.
It was a no-brainer for me because I said I give it a 30% chance for Crip Camp winning. So throwing $3 on there for a shot to win 60. What are my other bets? Let's take a look at my bets.
Because you have
I am confident that I'm gonna at least maybe not make back all of it, but I'm gonna make back almost all of it.
Okay.
Because
that's
I bet enough money. I bet money on a lot of categories for The Father. I bet a total of $50, so it's a small thing, but I could be winning big, folks. I could be getting 200 buckaroonies if things go well. Let's see, where are my bets at? Justin, where the hell are my bets?
I can't answer that for you.
Is this? Oh, that's wait.
Oh wow,
where the hell are my bets?
There's a lot of people saying stuff.
What are they saying?
Oh, shout out to Yuchin, I'm guessing, from South Korea. Thanks so much for your donation. And I'm glad that you thought Lakeith Stanfield was great in Judas because he is. And it's an excellent nomination. It's the best nomination of the night of the morning of the nominations.
If you discount category fraud, then okay.
Jacob, who donated, so thank you, asks, is there a chance Nomadland doesn't win Best Picture? This is the interesting thing about this year. Not since 2013 have we been so certain it's going to be one movie. And we've seen it happen twice with Moonlight and Parasite, where they just come out of nowhere and win.
Yep. Even a lot of the other years, Birdman wasn't exactly that easy to pick. Shape of Water was very iffy with 3 billboards that year. And the BAFTAs haven't been right since 2013. I think they're going to be right this year because Nomadland seems like a no-brainer. Unless Trial upsets.
Yeah, unless Trial upsets.
Here we go.
I think that's one that could...
The Oscars are starting.
We have a nice... turn on the sound?
Yeah, let's turn on the sound. We got a nice tracking shot with Regina King, and it's definitely living up
to
this is an actual movie.
Oh my god, yeah. Steven Soderbergh's direction. Here we go. People are going to be reviewing this on Letterboxd. I saw a tweet that said that. I was like, yeah. Wow,
this is cool as shit. Yeah, this could be one of the most uniquely styled Oscar ceremonies ever.
Damn, look at this. They're like bringing you through the whole thing. It's all socially distanced, so it's kind of awkward because normally you would want this tracking shot to be full of people, but in this case, you would not want that for obvious reasons. I really want one of those Oscar statues. Like, I want that as like a prop in my video. They're massive. I like how Regina King's here, and is she nominated for One Night in Miami? Is she? Yeah, she's a screenplay though, right?
She's actually doesn't have a screenplay credit on that.
Wow, so she hasn't been nominated for an Oscar this year, but
no.
But here she is. She won last year, I guess, and you know we're kind of pretending that Regina King is up for like 2 awards because she directed One Night in Miami, and
the question is she coming to deliver the first? Oh wait, no, she didn't win last year.
Look, they show the whole thing. This is cool.
My bets are not loading on DraftKings, but I'll say
they're probably overwhelmed right now.
Yeah. I bet the small amount on Crip Camp. I bet $5 on The Father in editing, and I get 100 if I'm right. I bet like 30 on actor. I get a payout if I get that.
This is totally different.
I bet a little on adapted screenplay for The Father, which is a little more safe, and I get my money kind of back. I get my $50 back.
Someone asked, Charlie asked, how do you feel about Chicago 7 being compared with Green Book? I think Trial of Chicago 7 deserves much better. I like both of the movies. I probably like Trial better than Green Book. But yeah, I mean, Trial doesn't have like the problems that Green Book has, I don't think. Where like Green Book is, you know, when you look into it, it's probably more of a problem than Trial is.
Yeah,
but I think in terms of like its standing in the Oscar race, it's kind of similar, except that Trial didn't win PGA, right? And it didn't win Golden Globe.
Trial kind of became this weird like it's not like progressive enough thing, and it's obviously not the most radical movie, but
yeah, it's no Judas.
For Adam McKay said that like that Aaron Sorkin is like the right wing version of him because of like Chicago 7. And it's like that. I don't know if that movie's like right wing. Like it's pretty clearly like against, you know, at least in this movie, like
depends where you're standing.
The policing, like the courts. I don't know. It's not like, I don't know. It's not like shilling for the establishment like some people kind of make it out to be. So I do agree. I don't think that. I think Trial gets a little more hate than it deserves on Twitter, and most of it is coming from Twitter. But I do like the movie, and I kind of hope Nomadland wins here.
Oh, wait a second. Shit.
What?
Our audio hasn't been good this whole time.
Oh, really?
Hold up. Yeah, I think that... Wait.
It's been coming from the AirPods?
Yeah. The audio's been bad the whole time. I think I just fixed it.
Oh, they have original screenplay right now.
Oh my god. Did I fix it? Yeah, okay, I think I fixed it. Someone comment if I fixed the audio. We're gonna redo the introduction then. You're gonna have to sit through that, but okay.
Am I wrong that original screenplay is like never first? This is interesting. We got original screenplay right now. We're gonna find out if Promising Young Woman wins or Trial upsets.
Sound is coming in through.
Put the popcorn down. No, you don't want that to spill.
Oh, that's the output sound. Okay, I think it's been fine the whole time, actually.
Okay.
Someone said I fixed it, but I think it's fine. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I had a freak out.
And the show is at a really cool looking like stadium. Looks a little more Golden Globes-y.
Wait, what award is this? Original what?
Original screenplay.
Oh god.
Original what else? Oh right, there's 3 original categories. Oh, here we go. This is such a good category, by the way. And I know that there's a lot of Mank bashing out there, but honestly, kicking out Mank in this category and getting both Sound of Metal and Judas in, like this category is like flawless. Like this lineup is fantastic. Here we go, original screenplay. Oh my god.
This looks so different though. The fact they're shooting on film. I mean, it's kind of in a weird way. It has Steven Soderbergh on it. I don't know. It kind of looks like it's shot on like a nice iPhone.
It looks really good. I actually like it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really different.
I wonder if they could like continue this trend in the future and like more Oscar ceremonies. They're gonna like hire directors to actually put like a trademark on
I can't tell if this I like it, but I can't tell if this is gonna be a choice that they're gonna want to repeat. Like I don't know what a regular person would think about this if they'd be like, oh, that's like, there's just something off and like amateur about this.
Well, it's also different because normally everybody's just like in a massive sea of heads, and like the cameraman can only like shoot it from the balcony, but now they can walk around and get up close to the tables. The Isaac Chung is like small.
This is original screenplay. We're thinking Promising Young Woman here. Yeah. But we do think it could be Trial of Chicago 7. Like, I'm not certain, but Promising Young Woman has the best precursor sort of circuit that we've seen. WGA, BAFTA, Critics' Choice. Like, I mean, everything you think except for the Golden Globe. But that is what Green Book had. That is what Green Book's screenplay had. So.
They're giving like everybody kind of like their own shout out here, which is kind of interesting. And maybe cutting out the...
I love that they're here, too. I love that Emerald Fennell made it. She was, like, concerned she couldn't be here. Is that Darius... No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Wait. Oh, yeah, it's Darius Martyr. Oh, it's his brother. Wow.
Oh, wait. Oh.
And that's... Oh, look, it's Derek San France.
Remember, the chat might be early, so you don't want to look at him.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to look at the chat to see what's happening. I guess we have to prepare for the fact that a lot of these are going to be long and just...
I guess so. And they cut out the songs and they put them in the pre-show, so maybe that's where they get the extra time to do this. I think it's kind of nice, though.
I think it makes a big difference that it's on film. Look at, like, the lights.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Oh, God.
There we go! There we go! Promising Young Woman
gets an award! I really wanted to see Emerald Fennell accept an award tonight, and I'm so happy that they've done this.
That's great.
This is kind of, you know...
That's a really
I also went back, looking at the history, and saw that, you know, Get Out won over 3 billboards. So, like, that also encouraged me to predict Promising Young Woman over Trial of Chicago 7. Trial of Chicago 7 is not winning anymore, okay? There's, like... That's it.
It's done.
That's it.
It's done.
It's Nomadland. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna listen. Oh.
I looked to see if there'd be anything useful from it, but unfortunately mostly thanks Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell, who was my very supportive husband. Unfortunately, he hasn't been as much a part of my life as I hoped, and so that speech is not that useful. But all I can say is, trying very hard not to cry, which is very difficult as an English person, because I don't cry ever. This film was made by the most incredible people in the world.
I wonder if they're giving them longer to speak, too. That'd be nice.
And brought their complete genius and love and humour to it. And I have so many people to thank. I feel mortified that I'm here by myself when it's not just my job at all. I want to thank Harry Martin for being not only the most talented...
I can't tell if I kind of miss the camera angle where it's just like head on. It's kind of like a medium shot. It's like a little bit... It's like more of a... I don't know.
I'm also
but they also aren't looking at the camera.
I'm also wondering if this sort of approach is designed in a way to kind of be a little more down to earth.
Well,
because a lot of people view the Oscars as like this elitist, like out of touch thing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, we love manic speeches where they're like, oh, and this is exactly what that is.
Oh, I love Emerald Fennell. I want her to make more movies and win more Oscars.
Yeah. And like, is this good news for Carey Mulligan? Like, yeah, like they like the movie, right?
It's not a bad thing. It ain't a bad thing.
Yeah, and that's the most up in the air category of the night. I mean, a lot of people still expect Promising Young Woman to win screenplay and then not win actress. So I guess I think it only helps like a smidge, you know. We can't say for sure. Oh, adapted screenplay right now. Right now.
Oh my god, we're getting so much. Well, this is another really interesting category. It's between The Father and Promising Young Woman as far as I see, and
no.
What?
It's
between The Father and Nomadland. Sorry.
All right, adapted screenplay. Is it The Father? Is it Nomadland? This category, like, there's been a last minute sort of surge of people predicting The Father, feeling that The Father is going to win something and it's going to be here. We'll have to see about that. That is interesting. This is one of the awards I'm on my toes for.
I have predicted one night. I have predicted Nomadland, and so is he. But
yeah, but it's so close.
I'm not like convinced. I feel like it's like 60-40.
All right, we can't look at these. They're like a minute ahead of us, Justin.
Okay.
I gotta say that.
Oh wow.
So yeah, this is gonna be really interesting to see. And if the father wins here, I will think that, I don't know, will I think that means other awards for the father throughout the night?
I mean, it's a good sign that they like it.
Yeah.
Especially because it's up against the most popular film.
They never have these awards first. This is odd, right?
I don't know.
Usually it's
like a supporting actor.
It's like a supporting actor,
Yeah.
and then they give like tech awards.
Maybe they're not going to do much else except for give awards. Because the stage
cool
is enormous. What are they going to do?
True. Yeah, I mean, how many skits are they going to do where they invite like Amy Poehler and Tina
I think
Fey?
they're really making it about the movies. That's kind of the point. This is very different. I like can't get over it really. Oh, look at Sasha Baron Cohen in Australia.
Oh my god, they have to read the whole thing.
Borat subsequent movie.
It's gonna take another minute because of this. There are like, there's a whole writer's room nominated for Borat, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh my god, here it goes.
Oh god.
The father! Oh my god! The father wins!
Oh my god! Oh my god! The father wins! The last minute search matters.
It happened!
The last minute search matters. Oh wow!
Nice!
Oh wow! Okay, I'm happy with it. I'm happy
like
with it.
it.
As long as we see Chloe Zhao win another award, okay?
Yeah.
She has to win director, and then I'll be happy because you get Chloe Zhao's award, and then Florian Zeller gets his award.
Nice. Well, I didn't
Damn.
go with that, but that's fine.
Didn't get that right.
I
but-
like I like it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So now Nomadland is on track to win 3, right? Because this is one down. It's one down.
A lot of people are thinking
But
4 for.
I think that's okay because Nomadland, maybe even in voters' minds, they're like, everybody knows Chloe Zhao's winning director. We don't need to give it to her in screenplay. We can give it to the movie with more overt writing. And The Father, it just played out in front of our eyes that The Father had this late surge where everybody was dissing Sony Pictures Classics throughout the year for saying that The Father's doing a bad job with their campaign. They're not getting it seen, and it was true for a while. They weren't winning as many critics awards as they probably should have been for lead actor and screenplay. But the movie came out right when the Oscars hit, and it got nominated very heavily. And then, people on IMDb, Letterboxd, like everywhere, they love the movie. They think it's one of the best of the entire nominees. Mm-hmm. I think if they campaigned a little earlier, maybe Zeller could have gotten some director hype.
Yeah.
But other than that, they did a great job at the end of the day. And it peaks right at the ceremony. No other movie is peaking like that right at the ceremony because everything else kind of came out a while ago.
Okay, so the question at this point is, does this give Hopkins a boost, right? Can we control the volume from here or no?
No, I have to go up and go over there.
So the question is, does it give Hopkins a boost, or does it show that there's love for the father and that the Hopkins could win? I mean, I've already been saying Hopkins could win, so it doesn't change my mind about that. I think it is close in the actor category, and I think Hopkins has a great chance. And it's no surprise that the Academy loved The Father. I really like The Father. I think it's actually maybe my favorite of the nominees.
Really?
Promising Young Woman and The Father are really duking it out for that spot, but I love The Father. And I know that other people feel the same way, so this is this isn't shocking to me. And if Hopkins wins, it won't be shocking to me. So that's my take is kind of the same here. Well, I think they're gonna like it.
But then here's where it happens. Where if Hopkins doesn't win, then my predictions are boo boo.
Right.
My entire predictions are boo boo.
Yeah.
And that's not good. And everyone else is predicting this.
Also, this is the first time they've given it to a film that was based on a play in how many years?
Well, 30 years.
Well, Moonlight was based on a play.
Unproduced, and they didn't even they didn't even perform. So
yeah, and Moonlight Moonlight did not feel like a play whatsoever. Are you kidding me? That movie had very sparse dialogue. It did not rely on dialogue, to tell the story very much at all. So I don't even think I would count that. This movie was dialogue heavy. All right, Cole, can you turn that down? I'm gonna do a couple. I'm gonna take a couple of callers on Discord. Okay, I gotta gather my bearings here. All right, I'm gonna go to caller requests. I'm gonna invite a couple people. Give me a second, okay? Give me a damn second to do this. All right, gotta add them. And I can't say when I'm gonna get to you because we could have an award pop up and, you know, yeah, we could have an award pop up and then we wouldn't know what to do. So let's invite people. I'm just gonna put a bunch of people in the queue, honestly. Let's see.
You know, what if all my predictions don't come true? Because what if editing goes to Sound of Metal? And I don't know. I could have been real screwed here. Who knows? Who knows? All right. The show is interesting so far. They didn't even have an opening monologue. They just had like a tracking shot. So it might just be like no BS, get to the awards kind of thing. Which would be pretty cool. I'd be fine with that.
Don't do that.
What do you want?
Don't do that.
Do what?
You're doing that right by the mic.
All right, you can chill. I'm waiting for the West Side Story trailer too. Because we're going to have a premiere of the West Side Story trailer right here. I feel very, 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 very confident that No Man Land's winning now. Ain't no way for the Charlie Chicago 7 to win it. Honestly, it had to win Screenplay. No Man Land's chances of winning Best Picture went up to 95%. You agree with that, bitch? That's a yes.
I guess so. I don't know.
They went up to 95%. The official needle is in my head, and I know exactly what's happening. And it did indeed win.
Okay. So one thing. So before I take the first call, we're just gonna ask that people be pretty brief, just because we got a lot to go here. Probably a lot of people want to get in. So first, I'm gonna go to Beleza. I'll give you a second to join, and whenever you're ready, it should be working.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Welcome.
Hey,
Yeah, let us know your question.
So hello from Portugal, first of all. Big fan. I've been watching you a long time ago, since like 1,000 subscribers maybe.
Oh my God, thank you. That's awesome.
And I don't know, like I had a different question maybe than predictions. I don't know if you guys want that, but
yeah, go ahead.
to see what kind of the whole pandemic thing did to the nominations in cinema and all. How do you compare the nominees of this year to last year, like in Best Picture or the acting categories?
Yeah.
How do you compare it? Like,
and okay, so I hope this isn't rude, but I'm gonna try to hang up like right after people ask the calls. But so thank you so much for your question. It's a really good one.
Okay. Yeah. Have a good evening.
And yeah, shout out to Portugal. Yeah, you too. And so this is a good question, and I think the answer to this question will be when the next Oscars happen, right? Because we know what movies were slated for this year. There's at least like 5, if not more.
Oh my God, there's a lot more.
I mean, we would have had a ton of movies. We would have had double the contenders if this year had not been affected by the pandemic. So we're gonna make our 2022 Oscar predictions video like next week. So you will see in that list like all the movies we think that got pushed back. So hopefully that'll be the best way to kind of answer that question, because it's a really good one. And then maybe at the end of the year, next year, we will do, a video speculating like what would have happened, would The Sound of Metal still got in, or would something like Nightmare Alley have easily just taken it out of the conversation?
I think that
it affected it a lot though, like a lot.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think it's interesting because, like, I don't know if Promising Young Woman would have been nominated. It would have come out in April. That's also interesting. I don't think Sound of Metal would have been nominated. But they were able to package these smaller movies as like big contenders that are as worthy in every category they're nominated for as your typical Oscar bait film. But it's just like, instead of having West Side Story there, it's like now your big contenders are like The Father and you know, all that stuff. So it was really interesting what happened this year. Like, it was like, wow, you can really package a smaller film like that. And we were kind of thinking, like, you know, in previous years, like, if the slate was like this, you know, could The Farewell have gotten like 5 nominations? I really do think that could have happened. I think, you know, I was even thinking, like, would Ex Machina have gotten a lot of nominations if it came out this year? All really interesting questions. Like, so, you know, those movies are like equally deserving to the movies that typically get nominated. You could sell them with a big package, nominating actors, nominating techs, all that stuff. But this year, it's just different.
Did we introduce this category for the camera?
Yeah, so international feature. We're fully expecting this one to go to another round. If anything else happens, it'd be absolutely shocking. I mean, this got a director nomination.
I mean, what could happen is Quo Vadis Aida surges and surpasses it, but really, I don't think that's going to happen. Just because another round has director, like, it would just be kind of insane.
Yeah, Quo Vadis Aida is really good though, so I think that would be deserving.
I still have to see it. I started watching it, but I need to see the rest of it. Ooh, shows a good moment, I guess.
Yeah, she is having an Oscar moment right here.
Yeah, this movie would have won if another round weren't here, though. Like, that is unambiguous to me.
Here we go. Another round.
Another round. All right. And that, I mean, pretty obvious. If you get director,
yeah.
What else are you gonna do?
Always. I don't think anyone was predicting against this. And yeah, now we have Thomas Vinterberg accepting an Oscar, which is great because he's really been at it for a little while now.
Yeah, and
he's got a lot to come because he's like pretty young.
People are really happy for him too because he experienced a tragedy during the making of this film, and so it's just for him to receive that nomination and to triumph like this at the end of the year. I'm really happy for him because he must still be going through something very awful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely happy for him.
I mean, he's got a lot of more movies in him too.
Yeah,
definitely. That's like really nice.
His style is changing a lot because he really started from an indie background, and so obviously with more money, you know, you make films that are, I don't know, you kind of like have that soul, but the whole like philosophy behind his earlier films was like, what can you do with like very little production value, and how can you make something compelling, you know, with, I guess, virtually no budget. So
his style is very like, he adapts his style to every movie, I think. Like, he directed Far From the Madding Crowd, right? Like, that was very different looking.
Wait, did he actually?
Yeah.
Really?
And
I forgot about that.
The Celebration.
That was a good movie.
Another Round. All these movies are very different stylistically. He's not one of those directors where you come in and you know exactly what the movie's going to look like based on who is behind it.
Yeah.
Like, he kind of adapts it to whatever the story needs. And I think that's really cool. I really like directors who are like that.
Yeah.
And there's actually not a lot of them. Typically, you know exactly what you're getting. Although there are some directors that seem to adapt a little more depending on like who their cinematographer is. And I actually am not sure. I would assume he works with different ones on each project, but
yeah. All right. Should I go to
even
another
like the
caller?
tone and everything's very different.
All right. So I invited a bunch of people, but not everybody's in the waiting room. So we're going to go to Black Toad, who is our moderator. So shout out to Black Toad for moderating tonight.
Make sure that he's doing a good job in there.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Defeating all of the trolls.
Yeah. Single-handedly.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. And before I ask, briefly ask my question, I just want to say, well done, chat. I'm proud of you guys.
They're being well behaved?
Nice?
That's nice.
They have been behaving, yes, and they're very nice. They're very nice to me. I'm happy about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for doing that.
All this, this ultimate power that you've given me, I'm using it wisely. Very wisely.
So.
If you use it for evil, then there'll be a personal vengeance that I'll have to take against you.
Who will moderate the moderator, you know?
We will.
No, I know I know the consequences.
Yeah,
but to keep it brief, I guess. So let's not be worried about all these unpredictable categories like Best Actor and Best Actress. Let's talk about something more predictable. Like, let's be interesting here.
All right.
What out of all the predictable categories tonight, which one out of all of them, which one is your least favorite win? Like, which one that is going to win and that makes you like, oh, really, this is winning? Like, where do you have that?
I kind of like a lot of the wins. I'm not like, I like cinematography a lot. I'm fine with winning productions. I don't have a strong opinion on that.
Yeah.
I mean, the really obvious one. I don't know if there's something I could say I don't like about the really obvious winners. You know, it's definitely a good question.
I'd say there are
Do you
two.
have anything in mind?
Right.
There are two contenders, and well, I don't know if documentary is obvious, but there are two movies that I like better than My Octopus Teacher, but I'm also not disappointed by it winning.
Yeah. I think Octopus Teacher being so obvious is like a little bit of a disappointing because there's a few in there that I really like. So maybe you know what?
right.
Maybe I would go with that one. Maybe I'd go with that one because I love Time and I love Collective. I do like Octopus Teacher though. So
Right. Yeah.
You,
Me. This is gonna be very controversial, but animated feature. I like Soul. I really do.
you team Wolfwalkers?
Wolfwalkers. Wolfwalkers, man.
I don't
Come
think that's
on.
that controversial. I think a lot of people are on your side for that.
There's a whole
Yeah.
thing about Wolfwalkers versus Soul where like people think that, you know, the only reason Wolfwalkers isn't winning is because Soul's like Pixar and people just kind of default to that. And it's true. Like Wolfwalkers is the little indie, but
Right.
I personally do like Soul a little better. And Wolfwalkers is like absolutely beautiful. I really did like the movie. It sounds amazing. The score is fantastic. I like the voice acting, like everything about the style. But the story is just like it's good. It's a good story. I think Soul is a little more ambitious in the storytelling. That's my opinion.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for your call.
I guess that's fair.
We got to take
of course.
supporting actor now. So
Yeah.
all right, happy moderating.
Well, we know
Supporting
what
actors happening?
Yeah.
we know what's gonna happen.
We know it's going to happen. All right. But no spoilers here.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still recording. Boy.
Okay. I love how. Yeah, I just love how they're both nominated. Yeah, get Kaluuya up there already. Like, do you even need to read the award? We know what's happening.
It's weird that she's like standing behind him and he has to like, crane his neck to like hear what
Yeah.
she's saying about him.
I'm also surprised I haven't like seen any of the cameras. Maybe I haven't been looking closely enough.
I think they probably just did a really good job hiding them because they wanted it to
guess
look
so.
like a movie, and so they probably did put an effort to hide the cameras.
Yeah, they're having them like speak personally to the nominees and compliment
Or
them.
maybe they actually coordinated like, okay, we're gonna read these people in order, so you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna hide here when this camera shot comes on. Maybe they're really planned it out like that.
Leslie Odom Jr. Great performance.
Yeah,
Maybe he could have won if Kaluuya weren't here.
Well,
that
I think
made me happy.
Cohen
but
might have been winning.
I agree. Cohen would have been.
I think One Night in Miami did deserve a little bit more. I think it would have been, you know, on par with a lot of the other nominees if it was in the Best Picture lineup. And I think the other actors deserved a little more too. I think Kingsley Benadir. I think he was my favorite in that.
Yeah,
movie.
he and Leslie Odom Jr. gave really memorable, great performances.
Eli Gorey.
We should
and
not
Aldous
forget
Hodge are also good.
that all the performances in One Night in Miami were really good.
Yeah. Paul Raci, the Oscar nominee.
Yeah.
That's just amazing.
This is great that even happened because I remember, you know, just to go back in time, when I saw Sound of Metal, I said that guy should win. Like, he's fantastic, and but there's nobody even speaking his name. Nobody knows who he is, and it just won't happen.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think Sound of Metal would become the contender that it is, and I was wrong, and I've never been happier to be wrong about that.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I think we knew that it was happening, and he ended up sweeping a lot of critics' wins. Actually, you know what helped probably was that Kaluuya's movie wasn't qualifying for those 2020 wins, and so he kind of had a little bit more of a clear path to sweep those.
These
But,
are really
yeah.
long.
Yeah, they're
I love the background. It's like it makes no. I don't know. I mean, I guess it does make sense, but
Is it a green screen or is
yeah.
Well, her
Yeah.
hair is actually blowing though. I think they might be outside, and it's just lit in a way that makes it look like it's a green screen.
No.
Yeah.
No, look, there's no shadows in their faces.
Wait, what time is it in Australia?
well,
That's
they
also
could be
good
under
question.
like a tent. I don't know. That would be crazy if they're standing outside. I don't know.
Can't see any green. On
Yeah,
the
her
screen.
hair is blowing though. What the hell?
Maybe they. I mean, they could have put a fan in. Who knows?
They could have.
Oh,
There we go. There we go.
Academy Award.
Kaluuya.
Daniel Kaluuya.
We knew since Get Out that he had to win and it was going to happen, and
Yes.
it just happened. We're so happy. Is that his family? Amazing. They never show their families.
Huh.
They like never show their families.
Academy Award winner.
This is
Daniel
fantastic.
Kaluuya.
Daniel
here on.
Kaluuya better have many more projects in his belt.
He might get another Oscar.
He could
at
get
some
another
point.
Oscar.
He might get another Oscar.
He's just insanely talented.
Let's listen to the speech. Oh, his family's crying. He's thanking them.
I love that they show the family. That's amazing.
He just spoke to the statue.
Really?
Yeah. So we out here.
They should just do like a new director every single year from now on. Like
Yeah,
David
that's what I'm
Fincher
saying.
to do the Oscars. So everyone would just be completely
David
different.
Fincher couldn't do it.
And then we'll analyze what are the best Oscars ceremonies.
David Fincher's
directed.
too meticulous, and he couldn't handle a live show.
No,
Too
he
many-
would. No,
too many
he
things
would-
going wrong.
No. He would do a good job. Get your iPhone out of the shot. You're not supposed to show technology.
I'm gonna have to tweet at some point about Daniel Kaluuya winning.
This is great that he's shouting out Fred Hampton, and he's just so sincerely like loves the man. And yeah, this movie is just great for continuing his legacy. I think something that the movie points out is that we were meant to think that the Black Panthers were over, and this isn't from me. I think this is Kaluuya's words in an interview I heard, that we're meant to think that the Black Panthers died with Fred Hampton, but that's not true. Like, they kept fighting and they kept going on after that, and so he's definitely somebody that you wouldn't hear about because of people in society deeming him a traitor or whatever they want to say about him. And now it's just great that he can build a legacy, that the filmmakers can build a legacy for him, the one that he should have had.
It's also nuts that, like, as Daniel Kaluuya said, he was 21 years old, and you don't really like quite get that because Daniel Kaluuya looks older than that, but that's freaking stunning. I mean, that is younger than me, and I have not done that much. It does seem like they let these speeches go on for a little longer than normal.
Absolutely. I mean,
I would say
this is only speeches. This is only awards and speeches so far. It really
and
is.
this is going to be 3 hours.
Is that shorter than normal?
Well, I mean that would be regular. They should make it just 2 hours. I don't know when when more they need to be convinced that they should shorten their awards shows, but especially if they're making.
I
like
don't
a
know.
movie
I mean, I
this
guess they
long.
had a lot of singing and dancing in the pre-show, but
Ariana DeBose. I think this might be the West Side Story.
What?
I think this might be West Side Story trailer.
Do you want to record this? Oh, it's already recording. So let's keep it going. Oh God, it's here. Yeah, West Side Story. Oh my God, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Just a peek. Okay, well, maybe it won't be that much.
All right, here we go. This is exciting. You're getting it in all your minds before it comes out, but this is an Oscars movie. Okay, really good looking so far. I don't know.
Very teaser.
Yeah. Which makes sense because people know about it, so you can't just like jump in.
I guarantee Ansel Elgort's not going to be in this trailer at all.
Okay. Okay.
Classics like Janusz Spielberg shadows.
She's shooting this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
course
it looks
he is.
like his stuff. Oh. And it's now the prom.
they did show Ansel Elgort. Okay.
Now it's the prom.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
It's good looking. It's a good looking movie. Oh, that's very Spielberg.
Yeah. Okay, this looks very Spielberg. Like, this looks better than The Post, I think.
And he's never done a musical.
Because The Post was kind of bland.
Yeah.
And Bridge of Spies was also a little bit bland. This looks like a step up.
I think there's a lot more variety to the lighting here. Like, colorful, the prom shit, and then, like, more gritty, like, the streets shit. Yeah, the cinematography looks very good.
Okay.
That's what I don't know how much I can say about it. The logo is really weird though. It's very like West Side Story. It's very hard, and I don't know why.
It's like Boston, even though I think it's what I'm not even gonna. I don't want to embarrass myself and guess what. Admit that I don't know what city that takes place in. Was it Chicago? Probably.
Is it not New York?
You know what? It's just okay. I don't want to embarrass myself.
I need to say this. I haven't seen West Side Story, and I'm going to before I actually see the movie, which is coming out in December.
Yeah,
so it's a long ass time away. But I don't know what else I can say about that trailer. Like, it doesn't, like, it was good looking, and I'm excited for it. But it was very teaser, and it doesn't necessarily make me think, oh, this is like totally going to be great. Like, for sure. Obviously, if you're doing a musical remake, there's no guarantee that your movie is going to be like, you know, great. Like, but it's Spielberg. Spielberg is he had 4 movies last decade that were nominated. All right, so he was hit. He has not slowed down. It's probably on my best picture. I think I have it like number 8.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to resist. Like, we saw the cinematography there,
the production design, the costumes.
I don't know about the costumes.
Wait,
I'm not convinced about costumes.
Did you see the street shot where they're like twirling and the thing and the
whatever?
A lot of this. It's costumes.
Okay. I mean, I think production design and cinematography looks pretty good for that movie. You know, other than that, like, yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I'm not sure if a lot of people are skeptical about that movie because it's a remake musical, and it almost seems too baity. And sometimes baity films like have not been getting in. You know, sometimes Oscar bait just doesn't make the cut because it's just too like pandering. And we want new stuff. Like, a lot of people are just looking for those original Oscar films.
And here's the other thing: In the Heights, which actually did premiere and has Twitter reactions.
Yeah,
that's a massive crowd pleaser. It's going to be a huge summer movie. All right, that's going to be big. And In the Heights could get like, you know, SAG nomination, Globe nominations, maybe a PGA nomination. So that could be big. And it feels like it's tough to get both of them because In the Heights, I mean, they're probably different movies. Once we see them, we'll be like, oh yeah, they're totally different movies.
Yeah, that's the thing is like you have In the Heights and then you have West Side Story. People are going to be comparing them endlessly because I do think In the Heights will continue, the conversation will continue to do award season. Whether it gets Best Picture or not, it's going to be in the conversation, I think, because it's going to get SAG Ensemble and it will be in, you know, Golden Globes.
Yeah.
And maybe it gets PGA. Like, I think the reactions are pretty solid, and it really is the first film I've seen, like, that I can think of, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, that has like this level of Latino representation, and that's really important. So
West Side Story has some too, though.
Yeah, but it's not the same. This is like,
it's,
you know, I don't know. I don't think it's the same. So I think there's going to be a big like kind of debate between those films, and not both of them are going to get in. Maybe one of them will get in, but probably not both, because I don't see two musicals.
I have to say, when's the last time 2 musicals got in? And Annette. Yeah. Plus Annette.
Oh my God, Annette. Oh my God,
Annette.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited for Annette.
But In the Heights could happen. What's going to happen is the hype's going to die out once like Toronto comes around, because there's going to be so many new movies and people are going to be like, there's no room for In the Heights. But if the audience retains the joy from it, it could still last. And we're going to have to see if it lasts or if it dies down in the fall season. But right when it comes out, there's going to be some hype for it.
What category are we getting right now? Should we do a caller really quick? We could probably.
I think we might be getting just wait.
Makeup.
Oh, makeup.
Okay, I mean, we're expecting this to be Ma Rainey. The reason being, it's just one everywhere. Like, nothing else has one.
Nope.
I thought
through these
Pinocchio
quickly.
was the runner-up because it has, like, the most makeup by far. It has every kind of makeup, special effects, prosthetics, and, you know, Ma Rainey is more, like, contained. And people probably haven't even seen Pinocchio. Still recording.
Just do a tape for the video, though. Like,
Yeah.
all right, makeup and hair. We're definitely expecting a Ma Rainey win here. I'm not feeling anything else. Yeah, so they're not going to read through. They're not going to like compliment each individual on these technical awards.
Yeah, the acting awards really get like actors talking to the actors and stuff.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Okay.
That was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer.
Yeah,
one
that
of
was pretty
one
easy,
of many
pretty
seeming
simple.
no-brainers in these tech categories.
And really, so something we haven't talked about up until now is how many wins does Ma Rainey get? It's up for 4
Yeah.
awards, all of which it could win. Wait,
Yeah,
5 awards.
it's up for 5,
Five
but it's
awards.
not gonna win
It could
production
win
design, probably.
everything except for production design, but because it wasn't nominated for Best Picture or Screenplay, you have to. Like a lot of people are like, okay, it's probably overambitious to say it's going to win 4 awards, including actor and actress.
It's
like,
overambitious.
That is really ambitious,
And
maybe a little overreaching.
it
to
would be
say that.
historic. It would be like a movie that's not nominated winning both leading acting categories would be
My opinion
historic.
is maybe it wins 1 acting award, but it will definitely. I mean, it already won makeup, and it will definitely win costumes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if it can win an acting award.
Another like worthy thing to mention here is that these winners are the first black makeup artists to win an Oscar ever. So that's a cool achievement.
Look at that dress.
And
It's
Black
great.
Panther, remember that wasn't
I wish
even
I was
nominated
wearing that.
for makeup. That like got snubbed on the short list, and it probably like should have been nominated for makeup. Oh, Viola Davis is very happy. So, yeah, I mean, it also just goes to show when you're in makeup, it really helps to have a nominated performance wearing the makeup and being transformed. And so Viola Davis's face was the reason
we know
this
that
won.
is that's
Obviously.
that's the reason.
There can be, a lot of times makeup is just one face that wins. Gary Oldman in Darkest Hour was obviously one, but even like if you look at Grand Budapest Hotel, it wasn't that much makeup, but Tilda Swinton, the old woman makeup on her face was freaking amazing. It takes just one face, and that wasn't even a major character in the movie. So like you can win makeup by just transforming one actor really well, and it happens quite a lot.
Okay,
Or you can do Bombshell.
I'm gonna go to a
transform multiple
caller.
people.
I'm gonna go to a caller. We're gonna do something snarky. I know it might take a second, just because we haven't really been in Discord mode for a while, so that's okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
what's going on, guys?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm 5 for 5 right now on my predictions. I'm doing pretty
Damn.
good.
Damn, so you got both. You got the father and Screenplay. That's a good one.
Yeah, I really feel like the Academy, because it started last year, but I feel like they're really liking to spread the love. You know how last year, like, oh, we'll give
Absolutely, yeah.
JoJo this. And
Everything
Little
got like
Women
one
this, Little-
Oscar from the nominees or something.
Yeah, that could happen this year.
Yeah, that could happen this year also.
Yeah, so a question that I had, and a friend of mine asked me this morning when we were doing our last-minute tinkering, and I thought it was kind of funny. If the Academy gave each of you, like, one vote that could, like, determine the whole category, so like a god vote, basically, and you could decide who wins over anything else, over all the research, how
Got
would
it.
you use it? Like, for me, I would, even though it has no chance, I would sway the category and give the father best production design, because
Okay. Yeah.
I think that production design it plays into the story and the character, and that's so rare to see from that category, to see it play into, like, you know, the plot and like the way it changes so subtly throughout the movie. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna go to Mank. They love old Hollywood, but if I had a god vote, I would sway it to give it to the father.
Okay. All right. We gotta go, and then we'll answer the question right after.
Costume
So,
design.
Costume design. Here we go. Ma Rainey, right?
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Ma
Again,
Rainey
that's
wins.
2 awards for Ma Rainey. No surprise there. It was
No
widely
technical
expected
surprises
to win.
yet. The only surprise really so far was the father in adapted screenplay,
Which a lot of people thought was pretty 50-50.
Was sort of a 50-50 category. Some people think that Emerald Fennell winning for Promising Young Woman versus Trial was up in the air, but you know that was pretty straightforward too. So
Yeah.
nothing crazy yet. Nothing crazy. Nothing that make me scream.
This is one of those categories I think that the limited slate from the pandemic did help, because I would imagine that if like West Side Story, French Dispatch, and Dune were here, like those are just bigger costumes. But what Ma Rainey did really well is that like, you know, it only had like a couple limited characters, but the costumes, especially on Viola Davis, kind of like really like helped define that character. And so like, you know, it's nice to have that awarded there.
Apparently, we're experiencing some lag. Hopefully, that's
What
not
am I
too
supposed
bad.
to do about that?
I don't think there's anything we can do about
What
it.
am I supposed to do about that?
YouTube says we have excellent connection. Anyway, so let's answer that question. If I had the immense power of overriding a category and giving it to a certain movie, first of all, I wouldn't like to have that power. But I guess if I had that power,
That's a good question.
yeah, because I like all of the nominations.
I like a lot of the
now. I
ones
like
that are winning.
the ones that are winning. You know, I do like Nomadland winning Best Picture, but it's not my favorite movie in Best Picture. So like maybe I would override that, but I have no problem with it winning. Like it's one of my favorites in there.
What I don't know, like what about Minari and score? I mean, I love Soul, but
Yeah,
I think Minari is my
maybe
favorite.
Minari and score.
I don't know if I would like take that away from Reznor and Ross and Batiste, but I don't know. I'm really trying to think though if there are other categories where I really want the win to be something else.
Yeah,
I really can't. I mean, Father in Production, as they said, is a good one because Mank. You know, we've seen winners like that before. It was very well done, the production design of Mank, obviously, but The Father really did something interesting with the production design there that really like took the story to a new level. And that's like what that's what production design is all about. Like that's what any craft is all about. And so I would be really happy to see The Father win. Actually, if it does win, and if it does win, I get like $20. So.
yeah.
off of a $1 bet, by the way.
And well, again, you know, I might just say that I would like documentary to go to Time.
Yeah.
I think it's
true,
really
yeah.
important. It's
Yeah.
really an important movie to me. Maybe other people wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe other people who are not as sympathetic. I'm not sure, but I would do that. All right, let's see if we have any other callers in Discord.
Yeah, Time, and if Crip Camp wins, I'll be pretty happy too. I really did like Crip Camp, but Time is my favorite. But again, the Oscars is like, you know, it's kind of about awarding things that like people generally like. Like if First Cow was nominated, I wouldn't necessarily have a problem with it, but it would be like one of those movies where there'd be so many people who check it out and they're like, fuck, this is why I don't watch the Oscars. You know? Like, I don't know if I want movies like that being nominated, because you do want the Oscars to be like something that you can recommend the movies to like anybody. Like if you're not into like Kelly Reichardt, like you're not going to care about First Cow, you know? So like I like that people are like, "Oh, what's The Father? What's Sound of Metal? You know, what's Promising Young Woman?" I think those are movies that most people would really enjoy. Like if you just put them in front of that movie, they would really get something out of it. So yeah, I do think that the Oscars are good for that. What is this? Bryan Cranston is in the empty Dolby Theater for some reason. You seeing this? I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Oh, the Humanitarian Award. I don't know about this.
Okay,
So they had the Dolby Theater. They could have used it, and they didn't use it.
should I invite
Interesting.
somebody from Discord? Because we have somebody.
Yeah, this is like a Humanitarian Award acceptance thing.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Another Soderbergh tracking shot.
All right, so we've got. I'm gonna insert Flashhead into the waiting room or into the live room. And if they could just turn off their audio, because I can actually hear myself when I insert it in there.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna do it a couple more times, so you'll have to join. Actually, like go back and join the live channel. I know it's a little confusing. We're gonna move it to Twitter eventually. We just have to figure out how to do that. So I think you should be good if you can unmute yourself and.
When's Bryan Cranston gonna get another Oscar nomination? Trumbo's not enough.
All right, Flashhead, you are live. Oh, okay, we lost him.
Oh boy.
They can come back whenever.
Rest
though.
in peace, Flashhead.
Oh, there they are. Okay, let's try again. All right. I'm just gonna keep trying. People get it eventually. Almost. Oh my goodness.
Wait, what is happening?
I'm dragging them to live room, and I'm not sure why this happens. This happens with a lot of people though. But they have to go out of the waiting room and then join the live channel. Okay, Flashhead, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, you're there. Hey, how are you?
Oh, sick.
You're a little quiet. I'm not sure if you can control that or anything,
sorry.
but no, you're fine. I don't think it's too bad.
Can you hear me a bit better now? I'm on an earbud mic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it might be my fault, but anyway, go ahead with your question.
My question was like, how different do you think this award season would have been if all the movies had come out?
Oh yeah, we already got that question.
Oh,
we did.
sorry.
No, you're good.
More.
Do you want to ask another one?
Or like give, I don't know, if you have an interesting take on it, maybe.
Yeah,
We can respond to that.
I'll say, like, I think like a lot of the winners would have been the same, like in like the core categories, but I think like technical stuff would have been completely different since a lot of the stuff that came out were like smaller indies.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Thank you for your call. So I mean I agree. I think that the biggest change would be technical categories because
yeah, that's
Tenet,
true, actually.
like, remember when Tenet came out and we were like, oh, that's not even gonna, that maybe gets nominated for visual effects, and now it's winning.
Mm-hmm.
The reason it's winning is because other things didn't come out. If Dune came out, that would win visual effects.
Dune would have won a lot of awards.
Yeah, Dune would have won a lot of awards. Exactly.
It would have won production
Sound of
design.
Metal could have still won sound though. It could have still won.
It maybe could have.
have.
I'll say this about that though.
Production design probably would have still gone to Mank. Costumes could have easily been something else. I think.
When things were jumping to next year, for the most part, I was seeing myself taking things out of the technical categories. It's true. But I think Joaquin Phoenix for Come On, Come On was the thing. Maybe he would have been nominated.
Yeah. The acting categories could have definitely shaken up. Like, for example, Best Actress could have been very clear if we got, like, another contender that kind of had all the boxes checked for them. We maybe wouldn't have had this, like, crazy Best Actress category in another year, because there could have just been that contender that walks in and swoops everything.
I don't know what contributed. I mean,
Best Actor would have been like exactly this competitive though. It would have been the same, I think. I mean, you can't get more juggernauts than Chadwick Boseman and Anthony Hopkins like battling.
Oh, for the winners, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that would have been the
absolutely.
same. Supporting actor, Kaluuya would have still won. So I guess it's not that much. I don't know.
I don't know
Supporting
if Yuh-jung would have
actress.
won.
Yeah, I don't know if you.
I don't know who else is in the running.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you kind of think like, okay, well, with more movies, what would happen? But you know, it's a good point. I think a lot of the above the line categories would have been the same, but below the line, like, sound, for example, or no, sorry, not sound, but below the line, some categories would have probably been different. Yeah, but then the other part of the answer is check out our 2022 predictions video, which is going to come out.
it's never too early to start predicting next year's Oscars, and we did it even earlier last year because the Oscars weren't over yet.
Yeah,
but so yeah, we're gonna have early predictions for May, which is great.
Okay, and I'm going to put another caller in the. We have 1,700 people listening right now, which is like definitely the most we ever had, right?
I think we had around that at the Golden Globes.
Okay, maybe like 2,000. Okay, I'm gonna put another caller in. We have Michael Cox. And yeah, I'll give it a couple tries and it'll work eventually. Okay, I'm gonna put another caller in. We have Michael Cox. Okay,
Hey, how you doing, guys? This is really weird.
Yeah, it is. We're doing good. How are you?
Yeah, really weird to have you.
Yeah, it's weird to have you.
I'm
weird for us.
I'm sorry. I'll leave.
Get out of here.
I'm blessed.
You are blessed.
By me.
My question is, since The Father has won Best Adapted Screenplay, and the upset for Anthony Hopkins is looking more likely, do you think The Father could possibly pull off Best Picture? Some people are theorizing it. I don't think it's possible. Do you think it's possible?
I said
fair
that
question.
I brought this up on the In Session podcast, and you shut me down so quick.
Me?
Yeah, you did. You shut me down.
I am still going to shut you down. I will still shut you down for that.
Fine. Fine. Okay, but I'll say this: The Father's debatably like a top 3, maybe number 3 to win. I mean, as a screenplay award right now, and it could win a major acting award. And what if it wins something else?
If it wins screenplay and actor, it still won't win Best Picture.
If it wins editing, what will you think?
Then I still don't think it will win Best Picture.
I agree.
Because it didn't get most. I mean, well, yeah, I guess it didn't get Critics' Choice, and it
just didn't feel like a
PGA.
movie that was going to win. And I think voters, when they're looking for a win, like, yeah, they're looking for their favorite movie, and I think The Father is people's favorite movie, some people's favorite movie, but they're also looking for like something that feels like a Best Picture winner. I'm not sure The Father feels like a Best Picture winner.
It's also not nominated for director.
Yeah,
you know, but let's just say, put it this way: The Father has done like it's the strongest that it could have done right now.
Yeah,
in a way, except for the fact that it didn't get Precursor.
Bong Joon-ho's back.
Oh my god,
Bong Joon-ho is back.
Why is he here? What's happening?
I don't know. He's just the man. He's speaking in Korean, so unfortunately I'm too dumb to understand what he's saying. Yes.
Oh, foreign film.
His translator is back.
Oh my god.
Foreign film happened, dipshit.
What?
Foreign film already happened.
What are they announcing then?
I do not know. Let's turn it up a little bit.
Oh my god, how did he appear over there?
What? Wait, wait, you are not announcing Best Director right now! Oh, wait, it doesn't even matter. It's so obvious.
Oh my god.
Wait.
They're announcing Best Director?
Wait, why are they announcing Best Director this early? That doesn't happen! That does not happen!
That's amazing.
That is usually the fourth to last award. I mean,
it's like a giveaway about what's gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, it is a giveaway. I mean, this one
year
we knew
not.
what would happen, but if this was like another year, like if it were last year and they announced director this early, it would be like,
whoa, wait, Parasite's just gonna win
because the screenplay and director have been decided, which is all you need to know. Picture at a certain point.
Yeah. They didn't even do editing before director. They didn't even do editing.
Wait, this is really weird. Why are they announcing director so early? I mean, Chloe Zhao, like, we can't... I mean, why wait any longer to give her an Oscar? Oh, shit. Hold on. The battery.
Oh.
We're gonna run out. We got this. Quick change. Outside my way.
Wait. Okay, no, it's good. Wait, stop.
I'm recording!
Okay.
Okay, get Chloe Zhao her Oscar immediately! She shouldn't be having to wait this long.
Oh, people are already going off in the comments. I already know who won. But I already knew who won before.
You can't look.
Yeah.
We also have to do our reactions, so you have to pretend that you didn't see shit, asshole.
Okay.
All right, Best Director. We probably use like what we said before.
Yeah. You know, in a way, we're jaded because we know Chloe Zhao is going to win, but this is an excellent award. She absolutely deserves it, and it's like the perfect thing for a director who has a huge career ahead of her. Chloe Zhao. There we go.
Oh my god, I'm actually really happy about it. Like,
yeah,
I expected
amazing.
it so much, but I'm like still really.
You know, and this makes me okay with the fact that Nomadland didn't win screenplay because Chloe Zhao still gets to make a speech.
Yeah, I like that they split them up. Chloe Zhao gets director, which is like the bigger award, and The Father gets a screenplay award, which it deserves.
It's also really cool, like Asian directors twice in a row, right?
Yeah,
you know.
And the second woman to ever win the category.
Yeah. Huge.
The entire Nomadland company. What a crazy, once-in-a-lifetime journey we're on together. Thank you so much. I'm so
Swanky.
Oh my god, she's here.
Swanky's here. Swanky's at the Oscars.
Oh my god.
of how I keep going when things get hard.
The camera just moved in front of me.
I think it goes back to something I learned when I was a kid. When I was growing up in China, my dad and I used to play this game. We would memorize classic Chinese poems and texts, and we would recite it together and try to finish each other's sentences. And there's one that I remember so dearly is called the three character classics. And the first phrase goes 人之初性本善 People at birth are inherently good. And those 6 letters had such a great impact on me when I was a kid. And I still truly believe them today. Even though sometimes it might seem like the opposite is
Francis.
true, but
Oh, she's tearing up.
I have always found
Francis is.
Really?
Yeah.
everywhere I went in the world. So this is for anyone
Who's gonna call the Eternals trailer coming up? Maybe this was all planned out. They wanted to release the Eternals trailer right in the middle, so they put the directing
I don't think they're. Are they
categories for
doing
it.
an Eternals trailer?
No, it's just speculation.
and this is for you.
She gave a really good speech. Kaluuya's speech, was okay. It had parts that were really good, where he's honoring Fred Hampton and saying that like it's amazing that this movie got made, but a lot of it was like kind of like thank you, and then this, and it was like kind of broken up into bits. It didn't have like a powerful like sort of overarching like message or something. But Chloe Zhao's was very good and clearly like very well planned out. Coming up, Riz Ahmed. Oh, coming up, Riz Ahmed's Oscar win. That's interesting. They're just announcing it right there. That'd be funny if they like announced it and they're like, coming up, Anthony Hopkins wins Best Actor. You're like, oh,
That'd be great.
You know,
All right.
when things go predictably, it almost makes me think like my long shots are gonna break. Like when things go if everything goes predictably, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, Hopkins isn't gonna win. My bet's
I'm
gonna
glad
win.
that we have the acting categories to freak out in. This probably isn't going to be the most freak outy Oscars for us, but that's okay. We had a lot of freak outs like earlier on.
We'll just see.
Hopkins winning the BAFTA, Lakeith getting nominated. The nominations were fucking fantastic.
It could be a freak out though. It could be. I mean, actress.
don't
Like
know.
what's gonna happen there?
Yeah. Like if Andrew Day wins,
Yeah.
wow, which could happen. Okay, I'm gonna go over to Discord again, I suppose. If you want to just rant about something, go
They're
go the hell ahead.
They're using the Tree of Life to advertise Rolexes for some reason. They put in a clip from like Moonlight and like Martin Scorsese winning an Oscar, and for some reason it has to do with Rolex watches, because that's what Scorsese used and it's what Terrence Malick used to tell the time on set. And if they couldn't tell the time, we wouldn't have had those movies made. So it really, and they, if you look at acceptance speeches that they show, James Cameron and Scorsese, they actually thanked Rolex in their acceptance speech. And they said, without this watch, I really couldn't have gotten this movie made. It helped me to be on time. It helped me to motivate myself. And that's really nice. So, I mean, honestly, shout out to Rolex. What else is going on? Let's check Twitter. Let's see if like everyone's like freaking out about anything. They're really messing with the ordering of the awards this time around.
I'm gonna invite some new people.
Like, I assume they're gonna save actor, actress, and picture for last, no matter what. But yeah, we got a lot of awards to go. So far, Gold Derby's having a field day, right? Gold Derby is 100% all the way through with everything they predicted so far. I'm down one because I got my money back. I didn't say that, but I got $45 out of the 50 that I bet back because The Father won adapted screenplay. So that's pretty good. It's pretty nice. What else is there to talk about? I also wonder what the ratings are going to look like on this Oscars, because they're expected to be really, really low. They were an all-time low last year. Every awards show during the pandemic has been bad because people they just don't care that much. Even though they're home. No one's going out to the theaters to see the movies. They're not as invested. The movies aren't as popular. There's no Black Panther. There's no Joker. So,
All right, once again, if I've messaged you on Discord, then join the waiting room. Join the waiting room.
you know what we could do is just honor the movies that got no nominations this year. We could do that. We could just take a second and do that. Are you inviting somebody on Discord right now?
I've invited a few people, but they seem to have trouble figuring it out, which is why Twitter's going to be so much
All right, I'm just gonna go talk about some. Okay, so first of all, my top 10 movies of the year, the top 5 were not nominated for a single Oscar. Those were as follows. I'm thinking of many things. Major snubs in screenplay. It could have gotten editing, production design. The acting was phenomenal in the movie. The directing, the cinematography, there was a lot of great things in that movie. Did not get any nominations. Sad. But also expected, because it's too goddamn weird. Palm Springs should have gotten a screenplay nomination. And, even though I like the lineup, and it could have gotten... when the ACE, the Eddie Awards, gave that comedy editing over Promising Young Woman, I was like, honestly, yeah. The editing in Palm Springs, like, yeah. Actually,
yeah.
And I wouldn't have minded that. Snub for, Kristen Milioti didn't get enough attention.
Look at Riz. That felt like it wasn't like he didn't know if the camera was supposed to be there or not, but obviously
he's improvising this right now. They just filmed him and he's just going with it. And he's such a good actor that he's able to do it. You found out he was British yesterday, right?
Yeah,
you texted
I was
me and
so
you were
shocked.
Like, Riz Ahmed is British.
I mean, he's got such a great American accent. I guess it's just amazing. What category?
Do you think that helps when people who are give really really good American accents?
Best sound. Oh, they gave him the best sound. This is good. This is cool.
I did a really good job with the popcorn.
Yeah,
it's very fucking good.
Okay, so the thing with best sound is this was looking like Sound of Metal, and it still is, I think. But there's an award that went to something else.
Yeah, Greyhound won Foley effects at the motion picture sound. What the sound editors? Tenet won an award, and Trial of Chicago 7 won an award, and Sound of Metal got none of them, which was nuts. But I don't care. I honestly do not care. Those are sound industry people. Sound of Metal is just the names in the on the ballot. What do I vote for best sound? Oh, Sound of Metal, perhaps. The one where the sound design was excellent. It was nominated for best picture. Yeah, how about that one?
Mm. And these are quicker categories too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It needs to be Sound of Metal.
Best sound. Sound of Metal.
Yes,
Sound of
look
Metal.
at his face when he
They wouldn't have given him the award.
Fantastic.
They wouldn't have given him the award if they didn't know. Fantastic win.
The look on his face when he looked down and he just smiled into the camera like a child. Yeah. That was fucking great.
They knew what they were doing. When
they knew what
Riz
they were
Ahmed
doing.
That envelope, and that's one of my favorite sound wins. Now. That is one of the best sound winners at the Oscars, because it wasn't some visual effects fucking thing. There was not one goddamn explosion, not one gunshot, and it's still one sound. Can we do some fucking stats on that? Has a movie ever won? Maybe musicals, okay?
What do you mean? Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody.
There was technically a musical number. There was technically one musical number in the movie.
Well, there were a couple. There was the beginning.
Oh, the drumming,
the piano scene.
Yeah. Okay, so there were a couple music scenes, but
this
is historic in terms of this kind of movie winning sound design never happened before. So it's really amazing, and I'm very very happy about it. Now we have to see if Sound of Metal can win best editing, because that's going to be really interesting. And that might happen. It could happen.
Yeah.
Oh, this is funny. Two of them are really really short.
Okay, so I would like to. Should we invite people now? A couple questions. All right, so I'm gonna invite Brexit. Brexit or your life will end. Welcome.
Oh my god.
Welcome. We can hear you, I think.
I guess I'm here.
You are here.
You've guessed properly.
All right. So, okay. Everyone knows that Pixar is gonna win Best Animated Feature.
Yes, we do.
Everyone knows that. It's common knowledge.
Sure everybody in the
I think it's gonna be their 20th win, and I think that Soul is gonna win because how Impact. It was a huge film, and it was Pixar's first black character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
that's true.
So, and the music was outstanding. Not gonna lie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna win more than one Oscar. So.
Who knows? I mean, I mean, let me check here.
All right. Well,
I'm not gonna.
thanks for
Always.
your take on that.
Oh,
Thank you for your take on that. I definitely agree that Soul is going to win 2 Oscars. And that, you know, I guess because it's the front runner, a lot of people, you know, are saying I guess a lot of people want to bring it down, but I mean, Soul was like fantastic. It was an amazing looking movie.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if it reached the heights of like Up and WALL-E.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like A+,
but like in terms of the animation, yeah. I mean, it was amazing.
The story was really good. It was ambitious, and
the story was good. They
had a good
tried.
message.
They tried to make a good message. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It deserves to win.
Well, also, what's coming up now?
He said animated short, I think.
Okay.
So we're in the short film territory right now.
Are you, see, like, I don't even know what the
Look at
front
Chloe
runner is.
Zhao sitting at her table with an Oscar.
Oh yeah. I like the Oscars still on the table.
I haven't seen all the short films, but I've seen some of them. So like, do we need to? Okay, if Two Distant Strangers wins, we're gonna have to get into that. We're gonna have to get into that because that is not gonna be a good win. All right, live action short. I predicted Two Distant Strangers.
Can you give us like a rundown? Because I actually need this.
All right, The Letter Room has Oscar Isaac in it, so people think The Letter Room's winning, but Two Distant Strangers is currently predicted to win. The President won the BAFTA, which isn't really like a correlation.
And why is
but
Two
that's kind of
Distant
interesting.
Strangers predicted to win?
Because it's topical and it's about race, and it has
It's
a well-intentioned
A lot of
message.
people are comparing it to like Skin that like hits you over the head, and it's like
It does hit you over the head.
but because of subject matter, you know.
There's a character who, when they're dead, they have a pool-shaped blood that comes out of their head and is shaped like Africa. That's how on the nose the movie is. Two Distant Strangers. We knew it.
Oh my god!
And I watched that one. It's a little cringe. I'm happy for that. Like, I'm happy for anyone who wins an Oscar. Like, but it was a cringe movie. Okay, Joey Badass was in it. I think I got that right. Joey Badass is in it, and his acting is okay. The girl's okay, and the cop's okay. The performances are meh. The writing has some really cringy moments. There's one moment where the cop in the movie, like, he seems like he's being nice, and then he lets the guy go, and then he goes, "You thought you could get away with," and it's the movie's about a guy who is in a time loop, and every time he wakes up, he exits his front door, and he gets shot by the same police officer again and again, no matter what he does. Clearly a metaphor for like the way that no matter what we do in this country, like nothing, you know, it's you know, selling cigarettes on the street. It's, you know, it's that, like, right. Black people, like, when it comes to like that confrontation, they lose every time. It's a well-intentioned message, but the way that it kind of like hits you over the head and just kind of relentlessly like shows you this guy dying over and over in a very like kind of obvious way. I don't know. It wasn't the best execution for the message, I think. And a lot of people do feel that way. Some people liked it. I mean, clearly the Oscars liked it. And what it shows about the Oscars, I think, is that
they like the topical stuff.
They like the message. They don't really think about it in terms of like if it's, I don't know. I mean, I'm not to say they didn't think about it, but I don't know.
Your short
it's
film's
like,
gotta have.
They're just like, yay,
message,
great message, like,
point.
And it was entertaining. I'll give it that. It was fast paced, so I don't know, but that's interesting. I mean, I got that right, so that's good. You don't want to get the short films wrong.
Yeah. It's almost strange how they have short films like getting Oscars in general, but you know, I don't know. Like, I guess I don't care.
Nah, I like it. I mean,
all right, we gotta do some Discord now. Okay, we're gonna get Uncle Eero in here. Uncle, you are alive. You're alive. All right, let's try this again. Needs a couple tries usually. So again, you know, you're in the waiting room right now. You have to back out and join the live room. That's how it works. So now you're in the live room and everything's working. All right. I'll try it a couple more times. They always get it eventually. I know it's a little complicated too. So it's not because you're a dummy. It's because it's my fault. I didn't figure out a better system yet. It's completely my fault. All right, try a couple more times. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to go to someone else, and then we'll come back. All right, are you there? Oh, you're there.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
You are on the air.
Hello. Huge fan. I can happily say that I've from Australia. Been following you guys since Green Book.
Oh wow, awesome.
And that whole conundrum. But I guess, yeah, I just wanted to say, huge fan. I'm a rider at Gold Derby.
Nice.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my name anonymous, but I'll tweet you. I tweet you every now and then under the name of General Iro, telling you some weird stat like that the father 30-year thing with Screenplay. Anyway, I'm gonna stop.
I actually internalized that one.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say that a hot take. I think Hopkins is an absolute lock. If you look at at the past trends with the British Academy, and if you look at how far a narrative can go with Chadwick as well as the merit of his performance, as soon as you start losing precursors, the entire strength of the narrative starts to crumble. And I think we saw that happen with Glenn Close losing BAFTA to Olivia Colman.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to happen again today.
Are there any other examples of that
guys' thoughts about
for you, like in any category?
Sorry.
So the idea is that so if you're winning all the precursors, but then like you start to lose like even one or two, that it can really like kind of just destroy your
for
narrative.
People who are winning off a narrative, I guess.
I see.
For people who win off solely a narrative, like Julianne Moore, if she lost BAFTA
I follow what
to
you're
someone, she would have crumbled, in my opinion. But
I see what you're saying, and I do kind of, I agree with that. Like, it's the narrative. If the narrative is, I guess you have to like accept first of all that the narrative is what's driving like that win. So if you do accept it, which you don't have to, then I do kind of agree with that. Like, I guess it takes a lot of wind to power like a certain sale like that. Like, so for example, Julianne Moore like getting her Oscar, even though Rosamund Pike was just everybody loved her. Julianne Moore like winning an Oscar was really great and appealing. So to take any wind out of that sale, like I agree that it slows you down a lot. It does.
Yeah, there wasn't a chance for Julianne Moore to start losing. Like, the idea didn't even come into anyone's heads. But as soon as Hopkins won BAFTA, that's all that had to happen. And
I think it's a lot affected by the fact that the father came out, which without even BAFTA, it puts that performance into your mind. And then the BAFTAs doing that really makes you think like, oh well, when like if I love Hopkins enough in this, like he is in it to win it. So. So you think you're like really certain he's going to
calling it a lock? I gotta tell you, you're taking that too far.
The word lock is a strong word.
It's a strong word. I mean, it's
listen. I'm just gonna. I like being bold, and I can tell you that it just feels like I'm not gonna ramble on for too long. But all I'm gonna say is that I will not be surprised when they. I
won't be that surprised either, though. Like I'm kind of
surprised.
I'm
giving it a coin toss.
I'm like insanely excited, and thank you for your call. Appreciate it, and shout out to Gold Derby because we love the website. But I think
we have animated short.
Like I won't be surprised if he wins in a weird way. I am predicting it because I actually do think like it is slightly more likely in my mind. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm really excited for what happens in that category.
So animated short is coming up. This one, most people are expecting If Anything Happens, I Love You. I think this is actually considered the most...
You have to record that one, right?
I guess. We might not use them. This is considered the most, like, kind of locked in, even though I don't think anything's locked in. If Anything Happens, I Love You is the tearjerker from Netflix. It's very well done.
And Pixar's is Burrow, right?
Pixar's is Burrow. It's like 6 minutes, and it feels just kind of light. And it's like, really, if that's going to win... Consider the runner-up. If that wins, it's like, why give that the win over If Anything Happens, I Love You? I just feel like, one of them was just, I don't know, a lot more creative. I mean, not to discredit, like, the talent of both movies. And if something else wins here, I mean, I haven't seen anything else, so I really don't know. I heard Opera was really good. I heard Genius Loki is, like, wacky, a little bit divisive, but, like, really cool animation, it seems. And then Yes People, I've heard a lot of divisive things about that. I wouldn't expect that to win. And here we go. If Anything Happens, I Love You wins the award.
And that was number 1 on Gold Derby?
Yep. And
I went 1-1-1 on Gold Derby, so...
Yep. That's a really good win. I mean...
Okay.
And interestingly enough...
Beats the Pixar short. Beats the animal Pixar short.
Well, the Pixar short was kind of separate from, like, you know, the Pixar shorts that premiere before the movies. It was like someone who works for Pixar, like, kind of, you know, independently helmed this project with the help of some of the team. Which happens. They've been doing that more. But this is an interesting win because this is like a straight to Netflix short. And if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember other short films that win like this. Typically, wait, that's not true. Bear Story was something else, some festival thing. But typically you get movies winning that like premiere in front of like Disney shorts. That's like a lot of what wins. Actually, this is not unprecedented at all. This happens plenty of times, but... sometimes people do default to the Disney movie and say that's going to win. Not necessarily true. Not always true. I would say that this short threw in something a little political that I don't think it needed. I don't think it needed that in order to be effective. I think it could have still been about grief and all those other things, like without having that sort of angle on it. But that angle also helped, I think, push it to the win because it is like this sort of call to action that Two Distant Strangers also had, that the Academy likes to see. It has a little bit of a narrative to it. I mean, on top of being like a really artfully done like depiction of grief. So that's a cool win. And so far the short films have been mostly predictable, but the one that I thought was least predictable is documentary short. And if that goes to a concerto as a conversation, then I'm like, Jesus Christ. Everything's going according to plan. Like if all the short films are going according to plan, nothing's upset so far, then we are not in for, I don't know, maybe we're not in for that many surprises. I mean, Best Actress is almost by default a surprise.
The Father in Screenplay a surprise.
Yeah, that was kind of a surprise, I would say. Oh, Animated Feature.
The Father winning also kind of speaks to like, you know, the BAFTAs being important.
Yeah, it does.
Is this recording? Yeah. It is. Okay.
All right, Animated Feature. This is going to be Soul.
Yeah.
Soul's win everything. Wolfwalkers is sort of a clear runner-up, but doesn't have those long Pixar legs to get to the finish line. And also, Soul's nominated for sound and score. So, I mean, let's be real. It's going to be Soul.
All right. In Discord, we're going to go to the Oscar juggernaut next.
I also, in this category, I've seen Onward. Onward was very good. I think it was a little overlooked as like that sort of B tier Pixar, but I think it was a little better than that. It was a B plus, I would say. It was better than Incredibles 2, better than Finding Dory. It actually got me in the end. And I did not see Over the Moon and Shaun the Sheep.
I only saw Soul.
Yeah, you didn't even see Wolfwalkers,
Wow.
you piece of garbage.
Damn, I am a piece of garbage for that, you know?
And it's on Apple Plus for free.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Wolfwalkers is very good. It would be my
excuse.
runner-up to win as well. But I said it before, I do think Wolfwalkers, the story is good. The animation and the sound and the music is great, but the story is just good. I think Soul has a better like story. I mean, it might have flaws in the story, but it was a little more ambitious and like a message and everything like that.
Did you see Over the Moon?
No, I didn't see Over the Moon or Shaun the Sheep.
Oh.
And remember how Croods 2 was like, it seemed like a no-brainer to predict for number 5 because it got in at like a lot of guilds. I think it got PGA, it got Golden Globe, it got like even like a sound nomination at some place. It really did seem like that was going to be the 5th, but they love their Shaun the Sheep, and I guess they always want to include a stop motion just for variety's sake.
Yeah, I think it's cool that Shaun the Sheep got nominated over, I guess, the Croods, but I don't have any personal stakes in them. They love that slapstick claymation. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Shaun the Sheep is entirely like silent.
Really?
Silent.
Like no words?
No real
dialogue.
dialogue. Maybe. I mean, I think the animal characters don't talk at least. Maybe a couple of human characters are like, hey, or something like that. But I do think that it's like,
yeah.
you know.
That's kind of cool. Oh,
my mind just told me that like the character from Soul's name was Soul. It was like, oh yeah, Soul's dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's his name. I don't remember his name. The animation in Wolfwalkers was really cool though. I have to get
Do you think that studio will win an Oscar one day? That's a good question.
One day.
Secret of Kells, Song of the Sea, right?
Pixar has to have an off year. Pixar and Disney have to have off years, and then they have to have a good year, and they can win.
This is Secret of Kells people, right?
And Song of the Sea,
that, right? Yeah, okay.
Song of the Sea. You know, we thought the plot was a little nonsense.
Yeah, the animation's freaking cool here.
Yeah, Wolfwalker is a very cool movie. Would be happy if it won too.
All right, I'm not gonna.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna freak out. This is gonna be easy.
Soul wins. There we go.
Is the winner. Yet another Pixar film to win.
Yep.
Only
Pixar's
The Amazing
just adding it to the
Spider-Man
collection.
is one of the Amazing Spider-Man is one of the most recent films in memory that has actually beat out a Pixar film
Or a Disney
beat
film.
out Incredibles
Disney
2.
won a couple times
A Disney
recently.
film.
But yeah, I mean, it's a
Always an
no-brainer when
uphill
Pixar
battle.
is a movie in this category. And next year they've got Luca coming out. Do they have anything else? Was there another movie that they have?
I think there might be one more, but
I actually don't.
We actually, speaking of animated feature, we have like probably 3 movies that we know are going to get nominated, and it's like not that hard. I mean, you have the Willoughbys.
What? No,
sorry. What's
the
it called?
Mitchells versus the Machines.
The Mitchells versus Machines.
Which is
Getting
coming
really
out
good
this
reviews. I'm
Friday.
actually really excited to see that. Raya and the Last Dragon, which I missed seeing, but I mean that's going to get nominated most likely.
Yes.
And then we have Luca. And is there anything else? Oh, the Pinocchio Guillermo del Toro movie. Like my God,
Stop motion.
What are we at? That's like 4 out of 5 probably right there. It's
Miyazaki might
kind of
have
an
a
easy
movie
category.
coming out.
Really?
Too.
Wait,
Yep.
what? No, his son?
Nope.
What? He keeps saying it's his last movie.
He sure does. But I think I'm pretty sure that there's like it's like on IMDb. It's called like To Live Again or something.
Oh.
No,
It's going to be like The Wind Rises.
It's called How Do You Live or something.
Oh, it sounds like it's going to be another The Wind Rises.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so we have, animated feature category for 2022. Is it already locked up?
No.
Who knows? All right, I'm going to go to the Oscar juggernaut since I don't really need to listen to the speech too much. All right, Oscar juggernaut, you are live. Give it a few seconds.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Right. Great. This is the Oscar juggernaut.
Hello, this is the Oscar expert, and we're talking to the Oscar juggernaut.
That's
One-upping
awesome.
us. Okay, go ahead.
And you know what? You guys are some of the most inspirational people on the internet that I could possibly think of.
Damn.
And you seem to have some of the most comprehensive knowledge and understanding of the Oscars that I've heard, even amongst like some of the experts across social media and across YouTube, across the internet. And it's always fun to watch you guys react and see you predict and just agree and then disagree and then agree to disagree too at the same time.
Yeah.
So, oh man, it's great talking to you guys for the very first time ever.
Oh, well, thank you.
That was
Really appreciate
very
it.
nice comments. I don't think I've been called
Yeah, yeah.
inspirational that often. So that's a good one. Thank you.
I wouldn't go there with you, but
It's true. It's true. One of my questions is, you know how they nominated Lakeith Stanfield in supporting, which, yeah, I'm glad that he's in an Academy Award nominee now, for the right movie, even though it might be the wrong category. That kind of, I have some feelings about that, but what would have happened if they did that to Delroy Lindo instead? What do you think would have happened?
I think that'd be even worse than in terms of category fraud.
Yeah,
but it's like
That would be,
Netflix
like, kinda
didn't
gross.
even try to do that. I mean, well, not Netflix, but the studio didn't even try to do that.
Yeah,
So
they
it was
didn't try to.
It was category fraud, but it
trying
wasn't
to be category
Yeah.
fraud. Like the people actually accepted and voted for him in that category, which is a weird thing to think. So it's kind of hard to. It's definitely the wrong category, but it's hard to call it category fraud because it wasn't committed by the studio.
Yeah. But the question's interesting of like, what if Netflix said, that Delroy Lindo is supporting. Like, would people have been so upset about the category fraud that they would have been like, come on, let's not do it? Or they would have been like, yeah, let's like get him a win here. Like, I mean, that's a really interesting scenario. Yeah. I don't know.
And also, you know, Delroy Lindo overall, like, I think that is one of the very best performances of the year. And it's a shame that we can't talk about him, like, with the Oscars. Yeah. But for me, you know, Hopkins might be my favorite. Delroy Lindo might be, like, right behind that. So it sucks that he's not nominated. He was amazing in The Five Bloods. It's like a performance for the ages. Yeah. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Your own
I agree. Delroy Lindo. If he would have gotten nominated in supporting, I don't know if Daniel Kaluuya. Well, Daniel Kaluuya has been winning everything, and the only thing that Delroy got is lead actor at the Critics' Choice, correct? Yeah. And so him being in the supporting, it kind of creates an interesting scenario. Like, could Delroy still be Kaluuya?
Right.
Could they tie? Could
what even
could they split votes?
Like, what even is a lead performance when you have an ensemble film? Like,
I think sometimes voters do factor that in, where they say, this person should have been in lead, I'm not going to vote for them. And I wonder how much that would have. I mean, I hope that like a studio never comes to that point where they decide to put somebody who's obviously the protagonist and the one with the most screen time in a film in supporting, when it's not just a total ensemble piece. Like, I would not like to see that happen. I mean, yeah.
Okay, well,
that would suck.
Yeah, thank you for your question. And
you guys inspired me to start a YouTube channel of my own, and so I've been creating screen recorded videos, and so I'm very happy to make some predictions and do some research myself. And I watch your videos and I go live on your channels as well.
The Oscar Juggernaut?
Yes, it is.
All right, well, shout out to that channel.
Check it out.
Yeah, I actually I follow you on Twitter, so I actually already know who you are, and I've seen a lot of your videos. So just keep going with it.
Thank you, man. I angrily commented on film editing. I really want the Trial Chicago 7 to win, but you know, if Sound of Metal wins, I understand, like the whole sound thing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
lead actress is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. All right,
no matter what.
Thanks so much. Do you want?
Let's see if there's an award coming out.
Yeah, I guess let's see if there's another.
Well, there's got to be another award.
Are there any more awards in the night? I don't know.
There's a lot. There's a lot left. Marlee Matlin's here. Marlee Matlin could get nominated for Coda next year. I do think that. I think that Coda could get one nomination, and it could be her. And Apple bought that movie for like $25 million, and they're releasing it in August 12th. Oh, documentary short right here.
Not many people get nominated in like an acting category without anything else. Without the movie getting anything else.
That's not true.
I think it's true.
Like, I mean, Hillbilly Elegy almost got that.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. People get like one nomination.
Oh, Andrew Day, I guess.
Yeah, like Vanessa Kirby. Okay, even in supporting, like, it happens.
Fine. But it makes your odds go down.
Yeah, for winning especially. But
yeah.
I mean, we'll have to see what the competition looks like, but I would maybe consider putting her in a top 5 right now, because we just know that she's good. And she has won before, so she has a stronger narrative than anybody else in the category.
All right, give us a rundown of documentary short.
Documentary short. Actually, maybe I should have started a little earlier, because Do Not Split is the reason that China's not airing the Oscars right now. For a short film, Do Not Split is, which is about like the Hong Kong protesters. It's like a really good, like, worthwhile documentary you should watch. Oh, hold on. We have the winner. Colette won. Oh my God. Surprise. That's a surprise.
That was plus 1,000 on the betting websites.
Oh, I even considered dumping a couple dollars into there, and I didn't do it. That was something I thought was number 3 to win.
There were some people there was people who were really into this stuff who were predicting that. But what was supposed to win there?
Concerto, and then Love Song for Latasha was also very heavily predicted. Okay, I would have liked to see that.
So a lot of the times people have said, you know, if we can reflect on this category here, a lot of people say that it matters in the documentaries that they're long. Is this long? Because Concerto was short.
Colette's 20 minutes.
But Concerto was shorter than that.
Concerto's 13 minutes.
Okay, so this is
Love Song for Latasha was around the same length. Colette, I watched...
What was this one about?
I watched like half of it. It's about a Holocaust survivor who goes like to back to the I don't know, goes to Europe to like find her brother or something.
Okay,
and
so
it's like she breaks down in the movie a couple times. It's very emotional. It's actually really good from what I've seen. But a Love Song for Latasha was a really like creatively made and powerful film too. Concertos of Conversation had Ava DuVernay behind it, and it was about Chris Bowers, who composed Green Book, and there's a little snippet in there of Green Book winning the Oscar.
Right.
And so people thought the combination of those two things would propel the movie to a win. But in my opinion, that movie's like good, but it doesn't make me say like, oh my God, like that's amazing, I have to vote for that. And Colette won. And Colette has, you know, Eric Anderson was saying, like, you kind of got to bet on a movie that's about the Holocaust. Like, and
you could not have more of an Oscar baity like subject matter for a short, like, you know, especially for a short
in this
film
category
than Holocaust survivor like goes and looks for her brother.
Recording now?
Yeah, now it's back.
Okay,
it's
we're
back.
very sorry about that.
I think that I know what the problem was, so we can fix that.
All right, we should go down and see where we left off with that.
So documentary feature. We have Octopus Teacher out front, but I'm not convinced it's going to win. It's not really like an important movie, but it is very beautiful, and it's also a nature documentary. We don't see those win Oscars a lot because we don't think of them as like being cinematic. They're kind of, you know, planet earthy. But this film had a cinematic story, and I still think it could go to Crip Camp though. I do.
I think Crip Camp's the runner-up, and a lot of people thought Time was going to win this, but Time's just, as much as it's my favorite, and I think it's such an important documentary, it's not everybody's like thing, and a lot of people think that it's boring because it's like in black and white. It's a little slow paced, but it's like deliberate about it, and I would love for Time to win. But
we had no sound for like a while.
Shit.
We had it for like a while.
How long?
Well, we just missed the short films, which is good.
Okay. Well, don't look at the chat. They're going to spoil it. I would like Crip Camp to win a little more than Octopus Teacher, and then Time's my favorite. Crip Camp's a really
I wouldn't
good
care
doc.
what. Like, I literally wouldn't care what one, except I do have. I love Time.
Oh, here we go.
I like Collective too.
She's going to like do this, and it's.
Oh, she also has a disability, so if it's Crip Camp, like.
My Octopus Teacher. There we go. My Octopus Teacher almost seemed like a no-brainer in a category that's usually pretty unpredictable. So there we go.
I was kind of expecting an upset here, and we didn't even get it.
You were expecting an upset?
I was half expecting an upset. I don't know. But yeah, you really can't go. You really can't stray too far from those stats, though. You really can't. So
yeah, that's
the message at the end of the day.
I mean, well, the other thing here too is that you look on IMDb, very, very highly rated, lots of votes. Like a lot of people have seen the movie. It's on Netflix. It was just very, very buzzed about, and yeah, I mean, it was the most buzzed about movie, and people are kind of comparing it to Shape of Water because it's about a guy who has an intimate relationship with a sea creature, and the comparison is accurate, sure. And a lot of people kind of had a problem with the documentary. It's that the guy who's filming it is like self-indulgent, and it's just kind of an exercise in like some guy projecting his feelings onto an octopus, and like maybe, but it's also like, I mean, the movie gave me a nice appreciation for.
I don't know. I was convinced that
nature.
It wasn't like just some guy like, I don't know. The octopus liked him.
Yeah, the octopus did like him. The octopus freaking stuck to him. Like, chill.
The octopus liked him.
You go in the goddamn ocean and see if the octopus sticks to you. All right.
It's a cool movie.
He should be on the stage, but he's not.
I guess.
Yeah,
so.
It's a good movie, and
he's probably too like shy.
It made me look at like underwater life differently, which is not something I think about very often. But
sure.
Yeah. Look at that. We got people bailed when we didn't have sound, and now they're coming back. But
yeah, people really like just left.
Yeah. We're gonna have to check in and make sure we don't have any errors like that.
Yeah, no, I think the problem is that I'm streaming the audio from Premiere, which is weird, but it works really well. Like, it makes it very clean. But I have to stop it because it won't record over like an hour and a half about. So I really should have just stopped it and restarted it. But yeah, I mean, in a way, it's kind of a shame that Octopus Teacher took everything, because I would have you could have spread the love in this category. You really could have.
And Collective, you like that movie more than me.
Yeah, I mean, Collective also got a foreign film nomination.
Yeah.
So,
and yeah, I mean, we have a video ranking these movies, by the way.
Yep.
You can watch if you want to. We talk about each one.
Next year, in documentary, we're gonna see Flea.
Yeah, and hopefully Summer of Soul.
And hopefully Summer of Soul.
Those were two documentaries from Netflix that we highly recommend.
From Sundance.
That's what I said.
You said from Netflix.
Did I really?
You absolutely said from Netflix.
Whoa. From Sundance that we really, really, really liked. And I think they're going to be very buzzed about when they come out. Summer of Souls come out like summer. And because it's entirely like a concert film, I'm not sure but
say that again. Feels like you have to say. Feels like
something gets nominated.
Yeah, I accidentally did something. Okay.
But I do hope Summer of Soul can overcome that narrative of it's just a concert film, just like My Octopus Teacher overcame the narrative that it's just a nature documentary.
Yeah.
And Flea is going to be nominated for maybe, animated feature, documentary, and international feature, which is pretty cool because it is all those things.
Yep.
And it's great. It deserves it. What do we got next? They've been on the stage for quite a while.
I don't know, but I'm going to go to a Callers. Do you think I probably have time for that because they did 2 awards.
Yeah.
We're done with the short films, which is good. Okay, we've got Luke Rezia on.
Yeah, Lucrezia. Hey guys.
Hello. Welcome.
Hey, first of all, thank you so much for taking my call. I really love your guys' videos. I've been watching you guys for a couple of years. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Okay. Anyway, so my question is, for the next year, so for 2022, as of right now, what do you guys think will be the most nominated movie? Like, I know you guys said that you guys are going to be releasing a video.
No, we didn't.
Oh, did you really?
The most nominated movie.
Me and you.
Oh, we discussed it. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Oh, well, shit. But anyway, maybe you could reiterate.
No. It's good.
Not on the
It's good because nobody knows.
Channel
It was off screen.
It's a fun topic.
Private. So it's a good question.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I know that you guys said earlier that you guys have like the video lined up, but so maybe okay, that's kind of maybe a bombshell for your upcoming video.
No. It's great. It's
not
a great
at all.
promo.
We're gonna talk about it right now. Okay.
Okay, well, great promo then. Tell us, what do you think is going to be the most nominated movie as of right now? Of course, maybe it can change later for 2022.
I have like two main answers. Number one is Nightmare Alley.
Yep.
I mean, if it gets anywhere near the nominations that A Shape of Water got, and it could, because it's a freaking neo-noir.
It's got a lot of actors they could
Guillermo
nominate
del Toro,
too, which really matters.
Alexander Desplat. Lots of great actors in there.
Production design, cinematography, directing.
Yep, you could go on and on with that movie. That and then the David O. Russell film, which is not only a David O. Russell film, it is a period film. And so it could easily pull American Hustle nominations in like production design, costumes. It also has Emmanuel Lubezki doing the cinematography. It has Hildur Guðnadóttir, who did the score for Joker, doing the score. And those are two categories where David O. Russell movies typically don't play at the Oscars. So it could be even bigger than ever before for him. So yeah, I think those two movies I was thinking of.
Yeah, and that's weird. Like, you think David O. Russell and Hildur doing his score? Like, is this a darker, like what kind of tone are we going for here?
It might be.
And who's his DP on this? Isn't it? It's Emmanuel Lubezki.
I just said that.
Yeah, that's another reason why I'm like, what is David Russell doing? Okay, so what are the other films? There's like a couple more that could really do well.
I'm curious if our caller has an opinion.
Oh yeah. Yeah, do you have an opinion?
I actually, to be honest, I've been kind of just catching up on this year's. I've been like really late on this because like I'm a student or whatever. So I actually
you're
don't have an
super late
opinion.
on this stuff. You're super behind the curve.
Okay, but come on. No, but come on. No, but honestly, I'm one of those people that like I watch your guys' video. Like I watch the movies and then I'm like, oh, that was a good movie. Then I watch your video and then you guys like destroy it and I'm like, oh yeah, that was a horrible movie. So I'll wait till you guys release it and then I'll see my.
So I'll just like feed
you
your opinions for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that sounds good.
But. Perfect. But anyway, thank you guys so much for taking my call. I love you guys. Keep up the awesome videos. I love watching your guys' content everywhere on Twitter, everything else. Love you guys. Anyway, bye-bye. Have a great night.
Thank you so much. You too. And that was a good question. I actually want to check the list and like see if there's like, I'm thinking I have like a kind of a 10 plus nominees in my head.
What better way
West
to
Side
get
Story
people pumped
like
up for next year's Oscars than right the hell now?
I feel like West Side Story won't be the most nominated because at best it probably gets like 8 or 9.
At best it gets one acting nomination too.
Yeah. And also Dune, there's a lot of peeping, yeah. Dune, I would say like gets 8 or 9 too. Like because it doesn't have any acting nominations, like how well can you do?
Dune could get like 7 nominations without getting picture screenplay director too. It could get a lot of nominations like without that.
Okay, well, yeah, but it's just that it can't get the acting, so I feel like it won't be the number one. That's why Nightmare Alley and David O. Russell's movies seem like they could do really well.
I don't know. I am a little skeptical of Dune because I heard it's like 3 hours.
Yeah,
it could be a Lord of the Rings type thing, but like, how often do we get that? How often do we get a like huge scale like fantasy fucking epic that gets major Oscars attention? It's very rare, and so Dune could definitely pull it off because
it would be amazing if
Villeneuve.
It would be amazing if Annette got all those nominations. Also, The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Oh yeah,
will get a lot of nominations for sure.
Oh yeah, that's very true. That movie's gonna get a lot of nominations.
It's getting lead actor, lead actress.
And the cinematography is being done by Bruno Delbonnel, and he's overdue for a win at this point. It's gonna be in black and white, so it's locked in for at least that.
Yeah,
category.
I think that was the other one that I'd probably mention, right?
I mean, The Last Duel from Ridley Scott and House of Gucci.
No, stop with The Last Duel.
What about House of
Stop with
Gucci?
it.
I think House of Gucci, I'm nervous about it because the clips are like very, very weird. Very goofy, and I don't know if it's going to translate. It's going to be a little like cringy.
At best,
it's gonna be cool.
at best, Gucci could get a lot of nominations. Okay, at best it could, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Gucci's going to get makeup and costumes probably.
We should let them see the ducks at some point. There's like baby ducks in my house, and that's why there's like peeping in the background. And the reason is because my sister is just like deciding to foster ducks, and apparently you can just do it. So she incubated them, and now they're here and they're peeping. And I made them a new habitat today.
Stephen Yun is saying things.
Okay.
What is he saying? It is a good question.
Oh, I think they're gonna do visual effects.
Oh,
because I think somebody said it, but I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, there are ducks. It's actually we're in a sitcom where we're like hiding ducks and we can't let anybody know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. It's a fun Oscar night, isn't it? We only have 1 hour. Wait, we have about an hour and 10 minutes left of the ceremony. Unless they usually go over. They usually go to like 3.5 hours, which is kind of annoying, but we'll be here. We will be here. Visual effects. Let's turn this on. Visual effects. Fully expecting a Tenet win here, but it's not impossible that The Midnight Sky or something else can upset. As we know, Tenet had an issue where they didn't get their screeners out, and they didn't even get on the Academy's freaking screening room portal, which is just like complete lazy campaigning. May very well have had to do with like some feud they had with Nolan, or like the movie not making enough money. I don't know, but they did not get that out. Oh,
what? Oh,
it's Tenet. It's Tenet.
Tenet. After all
Tenet
this,
taking visual effects,
after really taking a kind of downward turn. You know, we watched it originally. It comes out in the summer, and we're like, okay, that's not getting nominated for Best Picture, and maybe maybe not even doing very well in technicals, and then it does. You know, it gets like the bare minimum technicals, production design, visual effects.
Yep.
And then it wins visual effects.
It should have been nominated for score. Let's not forget that Ludwig Göransson gave us one of the best scores of the year with Tenet, and it didn't even get nominated because they didn't campaign it. And that's unfortunate. A lot of Academy members said, I didn't go to the theaters and I'm not paying $20 for On Demand when I have a screening portal.
And I guess they were tired of giving the award to space movies because Midnight Sky was the runner-up and that won VES Society.
Yeah.
But the BAFTAs chose Tenet. And so the BAFTAs are a really good precursor for visual effects of the Oscars. It continues to be true. It continues to be very
But also,
true.
this movie won. The Midnight Sky winning at VES Society was the first win it got like all season. Tenet was picking up all the critics' wins. And so, you know, winning Critics' Choice and then winning BAFTA, you had to go with those two over the VES Society. You had to. And I think everybody ended up doing that. So, another predictable award. We expected there to be a lot of predictable ones.
Yeah, they've been pretty predictable.
Least predictable,
so
the Father.
In screenplay, because that was kind of a harder
and Colette in
anyway.
documentary short, but like... Oh! Supporting actress! Oh! Supporting actress!
Oh, God. You're recording this shit? Wait, did you record the shit that we said before? Okay.
Supporting actress. We need to see Yuh-jung win here. I'm going to be so fucking
We need to
pumped.
see it, and I think we're going to see it. We're probably going to see it, okay?
Yeah, no, don't look at the chat. Do not
I'm
look
not
at the
doing
chat.
anything. I'm not doing anything to you.
I really want her to win. She's been giving the best acceptance speeches. They're hilarious. I got to turn the volume
you
up.
gotta turn the fucking volume up.
Yeri Han's there. Snubby Yeri Han.
Snubby Yeri Han. Safe Ride and Mank, who we were all like, oh, she's the winner. She's gonna happen. It's her, Glenn Close. And then it wasn't. And then it was Bakalova or yuh-jung. And now it's yuh-jung.
Critics' Choice winner.
Amazing that Maria Bakalova even got a nomination in the first place.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm really excited for her
Seriously
career.
great.
I want to see her in other stuff because it's got to be radically different from what she's doing, and I want to see her range. I want to see Maria Bakalova's range. Olivia Colman's amazing. Her husband looks like Sam Mendes. I remember him from her acceptance speech, which I've watched like 5 times too.
Glenn Close is just gonna have to put on her losing face again. Like,
yeah, she's one of the least likely to win, probably. Oh, here we go. Yes!
There we go!
There we go! Yes!
Great performance.
Yes!
Amazing win.
A win for Minari. A win for the grandmother.
An
amazing win.
And a win for Asian actors. Okay?
Sure.
When was the last time that happened?
The Killing Fields. Literally the Killing Fields in the 80s.
Decades ago.
And this is amazing.
We're going to see more this decade. I really hope.
And also
Cross
a
our fingers
performance
about it.
where the character doesn't speak English like almost at all. And she's freaking hilarious in this movie. Her comedic timing and everything is phenomenal. She's so good in the movie.
All right, now we got to get the film drunk.
I need to listen to the speech.
All right.
She's being funny.
I'm paying attention. Oh, she said it.
She said yuh-jung. I started saying yuh-jung, and I was wrong.
Yeah. She cleared it up for everybody. Yuh-jung, the thing we've been saying in the beginning. And then stopped saying.
It's like... Oh my god. She's living up to my expectations. She's hilarious. Oh my god. She won the Oscar. Ha! She said it. She said wonderful Minari.
Oh, she did.
She can't believe it. She's here. It's great. Amanda Seyfried. She's so great. Huh. All right.
Nice. I wins an Oscar too. Really spreading the love.
Minari ended up getting an Oscar, which was great. And I mean, it was so goddamn deserved. Like, this probably would have been my pick in the category.
Okay, what we need is a Bong Joon-ho film helmed by yuh-jung.
Do you know what helmed by means?
Helmed means like you're like, it's like...
No, helmed is the opposite. It's like means that the person's like behind the camera.
I'm gonna fact check you on that.
I'll fact check your ass, bitch.
No, we need a film where she's the lead in a Bong Joon-ho film.
I agree.
That's what we need.
I agree. And then she could win another Oscar. She's amazing. I love that she's like, every acceptance speech, she's like, I like watch the Oscars like from Korea, and like it's not even something I ever imagined being anywhere close to, and I'm winning, and I can't even believe it's happening. Her acceptance speech at the BAFTAs was hilarious. She was like, you know, British people are seen as very snobby, and it's amazing that they decided that I should win the award. It was like really funny.
Also, helmed means at like the ship was helmed by the captain.
Yeah, who's the captain? It's not the actor.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't like that far off. It would have, helmed by Bong Joon-ho would have been proper.
No, it's what I said. Helmed by Bong Joon-ho would have been what to say.
I feel like that's not what you said, but that's
you
fine.
are incorrect.
It's fine. It's what you intended to say, but you may not have articulated.
They have an octopus commercial going right now for like the Google Pixel phone or something, and it's literally geared at like the My Octopus Teacher and the whatever popularity that has, which is very odd.
I have to go give my cat an insulin shot, so I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. Wait, what if that didn't win? Would they have still been airing this commercial? Who knows? So we love yuh-jung. We stan yuh-jung. All right, fine. Yuh-jung. We stan yuh-jung. We hope for good things in her future. I would love to see her in anything else. And Yeah, I like that race ended up going in her favor, and I didn't think it would for a long time. And we're very happy about it. Academy Award winner Daniel Kaluuya. Academy Award winner yuh-jung. We could potentially be awarding all first-time winners in the acting categories if Bozeman wins and if Carey Mulligan wins, or I guess Andrew Day. I do not know what is next in line. I'm trying to think of what's left. We did not do production design. We did not see score. We did not see score and production design. Then we have lead acting categories and picture. And there's got to be something else. Did they really give... Oh, cinematography didn't happen, but I just know that's going to be Nomadland. So this is... Yeah. I don't know what else to say. But we're very excited about yuh-jung. Yuh-jung. God. Editing. We need editing and song. Sorry, I forgot about so many categories. There's so much left in the night. And there's so much sheep to stay here for. You know what? I'm going to get out the ducks. Because have you been hearing peeping? There are ducks in here, as we said. I'm going to bring one to you right now. I'm bringing you a duck. Hi, duckies. Hello. Oh. The feet are wet with piss and food and water. But I'm still doing this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So there's a peep peep. Say hello. Oh. Say hello. Say peep peep. Okay, let's put you back. Where's the hand sanitizer? I showed them a duck and now I need hand sanitizer. Oh.
Go wash your hands in the sink. Alright. Wow, why would you abandon the stream like that?
Because they needed a duck.
Okay. Well. Fascinating. Alright. I'm gonna go to the Discord. My cat's in great health. Let's see. I'm gonna go to Kylo Ren clone. We might have to do this quick depending on what the category is, but yeah, Kylo Ren clone, you're in. Production designs coming up. Okay. Kylo Ren, are you there? Alright, I'm gonna put Kylo back into the waiting room. Cole! Mank's about to win an award! Mank is about to win production design! What are we gonna do? Alright, we're recording, we're good. Okay. So, Mank is about to win production design here. I don't think there's any other way to put this. Let's go. Mank's winning production design. Let's go.
We don't know that. We don't know
What are you talking about? What else is going to win? It's recording. It's recording. It's going.
The Father? Ma Rainey? Alright, production design. Here we go.
You have to introduce it, because I introduced it but I was alone, which is awkward. Alright, I'll introduce it. Okay, production design, Mank is going to win. We know this. This would be a shock if it did not.
We'll see.
What do you think? It does seem. Maybe The Father? What's the runner-up here?
I do think it's the best picture nominee with the least amount of passion. I'll say that.
That's true, but like, what else would win?
I guess The Father. I guess The Father is honestly the runner-up, and it would be a very, very weird win. So I wouldn't bet on it, but
yeah,
that'd be interesting to see. I'd be happy if The Father won.
They should have just put the whole show in black and white. That would have been. That would like put everything together. Oh boy, oh boy.
Mank wins production design.
Mank was gonna win and it did win. I don't have anything else to say.
That's what happens to Hollywood movies. La La Land won production design. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood won production design. The Artist did not win production design, but Hugo was freaking in the running that year. So yeah, production design, Hollywood movies. And this was always going to be Mank's one win that it could prevail in. And it's not going to win anything else the whole night.
Yeah, I mean, they did a lot. It should win production design.
I mean... Another predictable win is what I have to say about this. And I want a surprise. You know, we don't want a year with no surprises. I don't think any of the wins are bad. I'm not necessarily looking for any surprises to make me like, you know, like, oh my god, they avoided picking the bad one to give it to a good one. I don't expect that necessarily. I just want some kind of surprise.
Yeah. Someone commented things are getting pretty predictable like last year, and that's true. Last year was very predictable up until director and picture. It was very predictable
because all the acting categories were predictable. But that gave director and picture, the final 2 awards were they were the ones that defined the whole evening.
And really, this year is all about the actor-actress categories. That's it. That's it. That's all. Also, we're here for. It's literally all we're here for. Everything has won so far as expected.
If Trial loses editing, Nomadland's chances of winning Best Picture are like, I mean, unless like the father wins actor, then I would say that becomes number 2.
So what else do we have? We have editing, song, score,
and cinematography.
Actor, actress, picture. So we still have 7
categories left.
7 categories.
Whew. All right. There are some people who are having 100% on their predictions right now. Well, maybe not with the short categories, but
yeah.
Also, Mank. I mean, that's the only win that it gets, and the case of Mank is just interesting. Oh, cinematography.
Oh shit.
It's probably going to be Nomadland. Mank did win the ASC, which is a big deal, but it's not as big of a deal as just like, winning the BAFTA, winning the Critics' Choice, and just winning all the precursors.
Yeah, they went with Cold War, they went with Lion, movies that did not win the Oscar, but were nominated.
Trial of Chicago 7, to be honest, as much as I've liked Phaedon's work before, it's one of the least inspired nominations as category I can think of.
Mank! What? Mank won! Wait! Nomadland's only gonna win director and picture? Wow! Wow! Unless it wins actress. Whoa! Unless it wins actress.
Whoa! Wait!
Man.
What?
Wow!
Mank has 2 Oscars?
Yeah.
Mank 2 Oscars.
Everybody was like, oh, it's only gonna win production design. Forever.
Oh jeez.
Damn.
No,
the ASC predicted it. Nomadland was getting everything. It was getting everything.
I'll tell you this: when ASC don't align with the rest of them, they don't usually go back to the ASC. Usually the ASC is just comfortable being an outlier.
Damn.
That's freaking weird. Whoa!
Nomadland. Okay. Sorry, I was like, okay. It has director.
I'm not happy about that.
Calm down.
Wait, shush! I'm not happy about that because I get.
Wait. Is no film gonna win more than 2 Oscars tonight? Is no film?
Ma Rainey.
Ma Rainey's the only one that can win.
Okay, if Ma Rainey won more than 2 Oscars, that'd be like the first time that a movie that's not nominated for Best Picture wins more Oscars than most.
Literally, no film is winning 4 Oscars tonight. That's insane.
Nope. Unless Ma Rainey technically could.
No, Ma Rainey has the best chance of winning 3 Oscars.
Whoa.
And maybe 4.
Whoa. I don't like it because I get that Mank was freaking black and white, guys. I get it. And it was very good looking. Okay? But Nomadland just emoted. I don't know. It was like I just felt more from the cinematography. I felt more from it.
Yeah,
and that's
why this is weird.
It's what I like.
Like, it's not a branch voting for the award. It's like everybody. So for everybody to say that, and people didn't like Mank as much. People like.
Can I say something?
Screenplay
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Do you remember when La La Land was supposed to win, but it kept losing shit that it was supposed to win? It kept losing shit.
Yeah, below the line. Yeah,
screenplay.
That's right.
It lost the sound awards. It lost editing.
Yeah, that's right.
It lost costumes.
Yeah.
And right now, Nomadland, if that's
it lost
looking at
sound
winning,
too.
I said that.
Okay.
If it is looking,
but what else? What else? Trial didn't win
cinematography.
Trial did not win screenplay. So what else would win? That's the thing.
Father?
No.
I'm just saying, buddy.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
Okay. Well, if Trial doesn't win editing, then it's done. All right. This is weird. I don't know what's happening. Honestly, this is a curveball.
What do you mean you don't know what it's?
2 wins for a Best Picture winner hasn't happened since
Spotlight.
Okay, fine. Spotlight wasn't that long ago. Spotlight wasn't that long ago.
And a lot of movies have won 3. Like
The
Moonlight
packages
won
for winning
3.
are getting slimmer and slimmer every year.
Exactly.
It's really weird. It is a trend
Absolutely
that we
true.
got to talk about.
I mean, wait. Yeah, well, you know, if Parasite wasn't a foreign film, that would have been 3 Oscars: director, screenplay, picture. Shape of Water got 4 Oscars, I think. And yeah. Okay, wow. That was actually pretty shocking. Damn. If no film gets more than 2, and if Ma Rainey gets the most wins, and
What
it
if
wasn't nominated
What if
for
Francis
Best
is
Picture?
winning? What if Francis is winning?
Yeah,
There's a new.
she could. She could win.
That's crazy.
Yeah, In the Heights wants Oscars. It definitely wants Oscars. And I know it's coming out in the summer, but like it has to come out in the summer. Like it's a summer movie, so I'm not like counting that against it necessarily. But yeah, that's an interesting one to talk about.
I don't really like that one. I would have easily voted for Nomadland in that cinematography, and maybe that's just me being biased because I'm very into like Emmanuel Lubezki type shit. I mean, I think Joshua James Richards will have another opportunity if he keeps working with Chloe Zhao. It's gonna happen at some point, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be the camera operator on Eternals because I think, you know, helming a project at that scale, I think they probably were like, we can't trust you with that, but you can operate the camera and you can do your thing. So hopefully Eternals will still have the Chloe Zhao touch in terms of its visuals. But wow, we actually got a real ass surprise in a category that no one was expecting. I mean, almost nobody was expecting. The AFC, I guess, predicted it, but I mean, that was one of the categories that I really thought was locked up. Yeah. So, and with everything else before it being so predictable, I'm surprised. And it is making me question, like, are we going to get just a director and a picture win for Nomadland?
Yeah.
Which happened at the Globes.
Well, I mean, yes.
The BAFTAs gave it 5 wins. The Critics' Choice gave it 4 wins.
5? Oh, yeah, because right.
And the Globes gave it 2, but they don't have technical categories. So
no, the answer is yes. Nomadland's still gonna win picture and it's gonna win director. No,
you're gonna say that with confidence now,
Cole. It has director. No, so another movie that's gonna win only has screenplay. Like I don't understand unless the father gets like actor and screenplay. But that's not gonna happen.
I mean, I'm curious. Has a movie ever won Best Picture and Best Director and that's it? Has it ever happened? I'm not saying that means that Nomadland can't be the first, but has that ever happened?
Yeah, probably, but like you'd have to go really far back.
Yeah, you'd have to go further back than I'm aware of because you'd have to go back to like the decades and decades where a Best Picture winner wins like 5 or more, and then you get to like really, really goddamn old stuff where like there was one movie that won just Best Picture in like the 30s or the 40s or something, but that never happens anymore. But we are trending downwards where now the Best Picture winners are lucky to win 4. And it's really, really a strong trend.
The last movie to take director and picture alone was probably a long-ass time ago because the last decade, it could be ever. The last decade was all about giving small packages, but no film just won those. Spotlight did win 2. How many other films have won just 2?
That's really, really rare.
Yeah, it's really rare. And so the decade before that was all about sweeping. Like Lord of the Rings, Braveheart. I don't know if it's just winning lots of awards, being very high production value. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Slumdog Millionaire,
winning a lot of technical categories.
Last decade was the first decade in a long time. I actually charted this once. Last decade was the last one in a long ass time where the highest winning movie was 5, but The Artist won 5 Oscars. Wow. That was a long time ago that's been, because winning 6, 7, 8 Oscars was kind of a no-brainer to happen at least some point.
Yeah.
And you'd have to go back very far. And the average amount of Oscars a movie wins, went sharply down. In the 90s, movies were winning 8, 9 Oscars all the time. In the last decade, movies were winning 6 Oscars, and now they're winning 3 and 4. If you win Best Picture, you get 3 or 4 Oscars. And this year, it's going to be probably 2.
Yeah. The acting categories, I freaking can't wait. I can't wait. That's the only reason I'm here. Only reason I'm
boy.
Here. And I mean, now I'm on my toes for Best Picture, but I don't understand what else it could go to.
We'll see. I mean, if Trial wins editing, I'll give that a little hope. If Hopkins wins Best Actor, I'll give that a little hope.
What is happening?
What is he doing? Why is he having? What? That's not an envelope. It's just like a piece of paper. He pulled out of his pocket.
It's a hole punched paper.
What?
He's reading his script.
Oh, it's a skit. He's being funny.
Oh, wait. They gave sound. What could this be?
Song?
Wait, they didn't give song yet.
They did not give song yet. They didn't give editing.
Oh.
Song
could
the last
be
one.
nuts. Song could be nuts.
I think song is often the last technical award, and yeah. Oh man, I'm nervous.
Okay.
I am thinking things are getting a little strange after the cinematography upset. Do you agree?
I mean, I'm not gonna like I don't know. Not necessarily. I think it's.
Whew. All right, what award we got here?
I don't know. I'm as confused as Harrison Ford is.
People
right
are clapping because he said Blade Runner, which is a fact that he was in the movie. Editing? Oh, I think it's editing. I think we're getting editing.
Okay, shit.
Really?
This is a good one. This is a good ass category right now.
Okay, best editing. This, I think the betting odds are like equally split between Trial of Chicago 7 and Sound of Metal winning the award because they've been splitting precursors. They even tied at the Critics' Choice. Yeah. It's really up in the air for this. Chicago 7 has the fast, cutty editing, like, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody, any other movie that's really won the category, usually has very showy editing. And it's the only film in the category that really is like that. Whereas Sound of Metal's winning the Sound Award, there's a high correlation between winning a Sound Award, being nominated for Sound Awards, and winning Best Editing. And we'll see if that can help Sound of Metal win, which is much more deliberately paced, really, really well paced, really well edited film, but not your typical Oscar winner. I'd be equally happy to see either win. Or can The Father upset? Like, honestly, could The Father upset?
If The Father wins editing, then I will concede that maybe it's winning Best Picture, but that would be like
what if Nomadland wins
nuts.
here and then it's back in the game?
I mean, yeah, then it's like
we'll see what happens.
It's not like it's out.
I think
it can never be out of the game.
This category is a little up in the air, so we have to see.
Ooh. Yeah, this is really interesting. This is a really interesting category because Sound of Metal would be very. It would be very different from every other winner this decade.
Sound of Metal! Sound of Metal! Sound of Metal wins Best Editing!
Oh, goodness!
My goodness!
You actually couldn't bet against it! What? I switched at the last second to Trial. You convinced me to switch at the last second to Trial.
I didn't make you do anything. Don't put this on me.
Convinced me.
Don't put this on me. Okay, that's...
Wow. Okay, you know why I should have seen that coming? Because the BAFTAs, we said they never do, like, non-fast editing. And then the Sound of Metal still won there. It's still won there. So, okay, bravo. This is...
Wow.
This is a good
Sound of Metal has
achievement.
2 wins.
What's good about this, what I like about it, is that it makes you realize that editing is not just about fast cutting. I mean, for an indie film like this to win editing, it's I don't know. I want to say unprecedented, but I'd have to look pretty far back.
Yeah, I mean,
films with this budget don't really win editing.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, I thought it was kind of a coin toss. I went with Trial because I thought
it was a coin toss.
I'm going to go with the Cuddy movie, and a lot of people went with Sound of Metal. I think that a lot of people are. I mean, I'm probably not doing too hot on my predictions. I didn't predict The Father in Screenplay. I didn't predict this. So I'm probably a little down because I think a lot of people did predict those 2 awards.
Also, a lot of people saying you need the sound nomination to get the editing award. And they often go together, and that is true this year.
It is true.
It is true.
Okay, this was actually a really interesting case study because I was thinking like, because first of all, it's also unlikely that Chicago 7 wins only editing. That's very rare. And Sound of Metal had a sound award to pair it with, which is a good correlation. So it does show that voters will vote for a movie for editing, and the sound design, if the sound design is interesting, it does help editing. And I didn't know if that was the case. I thought that, you know, a movie winning editing and also winning sound, it's just a coincidence because movies with a lot of sound design and like gunshots and like cars racing and wheels and music, and those movies happen to win editing because it's just, you know, the types of movies that have that type of sound design. But here I am kind of proven wrong, and it does seem that sound design can play into a voter's perception of how well edited a movie is.
Yeah. I mean, editing also is sound too. Like, the decisions about what sound to use where is also an editor's decision.
What if there were 2 sound categories and they could just vote for it for editing and mixing, and then they'd go, oh, well, then film editing is different. I don't know. I wonder if that played a factor.
Damn. Sound of Metal swept editing this year. And the only thing it didn't win was ACE. Because it tied the Critics' Choice. It tied it. So Sound of Metal has 2 Oscars. Ma Rainey has 2 Oscars. The Father has 1. Promising Young Woman has 1. Nomadland has 1. Mank has 2. What else is even... Judas has 1.
Mank has 2. I did not see that coming.
And wait, does every... Oh, Minari has 1. Yeah. Every Best Picture nominee has an Oscar right now.
Really?
Think about it.
Really?
Go down the list, asshole. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Minari, Mank, The Father... Judas? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yeah? I think so.
It happened again.
Wow.
It happened again.
And we're not even...
Wait, did that happen last year? It happened last year. Yeah.
Last year?
I think so. Yeah, Jojo Rabbit. And
no,
because Hollywood.
Because
Little Women.
Irishman didn't win anything.
Oh yeah. Is it the only film that's hilarious? Oh yeah. Irishman didn't win anything. But yeah, we've been seeing this. They really spread the wealth. Oh. Okay. We got editing over with. A little bit of relief because that was fascinating category to me. And this is gonna lead to some really out there speculation for what can win editing in the future. Especially if you have a drum set. You're automatically going to be on everybody's list even before your movie comes out if your movie features a drum set from now on. Even if you like barely use the drum set in the movie.
I think the perception of Sound of Metal as a movie that could be an editing contender was affected by like, oh, Whiplash. But it wasn't edited like Whiplash. It was just like because they associate it with like Whiplash, which maybe they even shouldn't. It becomes like, oh, that's an editing movie now.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think there is a weird loose association between them.
Yeah, I can't completely deny it. I'm gonna put someone in the call. I'm gonna call somebody. So I'm gonna first do CDJH10. CDJH10. You are live.
And Trial of Chicago 7 doesn't have any awards. Had to cut you off there, and it's not gonna win any.
Oh, that's the one movie that wins no awards.
One movie that wins nothing.
And it was like the front for okay, wow.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what's your question?
Oh, sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
No, you're good.
If at the risk of being kicked out immediately, I'm afraid to say I am one of those evil people who prefers 1917 to Parasite.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Oh, please don't kick me. Hear me out. Okay? Okay, I just wanted to say though, but despite the fact 1917 was my pick, Parasite is an amazing movie, and I understand the importance of its win, so I wouldn't change it for the world. But I'm wondering, do you guys have any year at the Oscars where if you could magically go back and change as many winners as you want, what one would you pick? Sorry if it's a bit of a question to ask on the spot.
Typically, the movie that wins Best Picture is not my choice. Like, even last year, like, I love Parasite. I'm glad it won. Marriage Story was still my favorite. Arrival was my favorite, even though Moonlight and La La Land were amazing. Like, I wouldn't necessarily change those wins. But I would definitely want to change The Social Network beating The King's Speech. Like, I think I like that, I like The King's Speech, but I think that The Social Network should have won. The Tree of Life should have won Best Picture over The Artist. The Artist didn't need Best Picture.
Oh, yeah.
I would override that. How about that right there? Because The Artist, kind of forgettable in the grand scheme of Best Picture winners, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Yeah, there's. I mean, this year, like, Nomadland's good enough that I don't want to go back and change it, even though it may not be my favorite movie personally. And for example, like, I liked La La Land more than Moonlight, but I wouldn't like change that Moonlight won. It's still an awesome winner. So yeah, I agree. Like, you're the artist. I want Tree of Life to win. If we're just focused. Yeah, thank you for your question. Let's see what's going on here. Is it a humanitarian award? Can we do a caller? I want to bring.
There was already a humanitarian award. Oh, Tyler Perry's winning something. That's
yet another.
Wait, is Tyler Perry winning an Oscar? Is Tyler Perry accepting an Academy Award?
For what did he do? Look at that fisheye lens at the top of it.
I don't know what he did. Is it a career achievement thing? It's kind of funny. I don't know what's happening. I want to know what he's being recognized for. Humanitarian. Maybe he like did some extra like work or like charity or donations or something. I don't know.
He started his own film studio in Atlanta, I think. Something like that.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe his work as a producer, it like really needs to be appreciated. Oh, you gotta...
Why are you recording? Oh, you stopping recording.
Stopping recording, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put in another caller. So we're going to go to Kylo Ren clone, who is a, you know, what, third time caller or something? All right, you're in.
So is my mic working this time?
You're good.
Live.
Okay, thank goodness. So,
Thank goodness.
I was originally just gonna call in to talk about like things that have already won, and then cinematography happened.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I was watching you guys' live stream on Friday, and you guys were worried about Promising Woman in Screenplay. I was like, I have no reason to worry, and it won, and I also had The Father. Because of Cold War, because of Lion, and because of like White Ribbon or whatever the fuck. I was so confident that like the ASC just didn't matter, and then Mank comes out of fucking nowhere.
Yep.
Not that I'm upset about that. I actually I'm maybe one of 5 people on the planet who loves Mank. But and I love the cinematography in it. Yeah. But here's the thing, it's like, I mean, I'm not upset about that. And I was like, oh fuck, it's trial winning editing, and I had switched to trial after ACE, then switched back to Sound of Metal, and I'm glad I did.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, okay, Trial's getting Irishman. Yeah, I've only gotten 2 categories wrong so far.
Yeah.
Trial's getting Irishman.
Sure is.
So like, is Chloe Zhao gonna pull a Mike Nichols? Because I'm pretty sure he's the last person who won only director. I think the only person besides that was George Stevens for Giant.
Yeah.
What do you mean pulling Mike Nichols? Like,
Mike Nichols won for The Graduate, and The Graduate didn't win any other Oscars.
Are you saying that it's not going to win any other Oscars potentially?
That's what he's saying.
I'm curious. That's what I'm wondering.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off a little early, but yeah, thank you for your question. Like, so you know what? I just don't know what would win. Right? Like, that's my question. If there was something nipping at the heels of Nomadland enough, then I would say, sure, yeah, like, Nomadland might only win director, but that's like, there's nothing.
Yeah, Trial missed both its awards.
Because
that was
Trial is done.
The
Trial is done. I mean, that has no awards at all.
Okay, but you can shut me down for this, but I'm just gonna say, what if Trial won with nothing?
Oh, that's what you're saying. I mean, yeah, like,
that'd be
freaking.
No. That'd be freaking.
So, I still think Nomadland's gonna win. Okay, I still think she's gonna win. I don't understand how this like couldn't happen. Only because there's just no competition.
Oh, I don't know. What if The Father wins? Like, okay, The Father can't win Best Picture, I don't think. I have to stop that.
But the reason that your imagination is probably running wild is because it's already weird that Nomadland would only be winning director and picture. Like,
it is.
I had predicted it for 2 other awards, and I was wrong.
Yeah,
on both of those awards.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's already weird that it's winning too. It is.
The risks that we've taken so far.
And so you're like, oh well, other movies have, could win with only 2, and. It's true. So, yeah, it's kind of nuts.
I feel like Sound of Metal was something that I was like, I almost thought like, oh, I feel like that actually might happen, and I'm just gonna be sad, I'm gonna be wrong about it. But Trial of Chicago 7 was like the principles that I put into like what I should predict. Trial of Chicago 7 was checking my boxes.
Also, a lot of movies are winning like 2 awards. It's like Mank won 2 awards, Sound of Metal won 2 awards, Ma Rainey. We'll see. Could end up with 2 awards. Nomadland could end up with 2 awards.
Ma Rainey is definitely the most likely movie to win more than 2 awards.
Father won 2 awards. Wait, no, sorry. Father didn't win. Father won 1 award. Could win 2 awards.
Could win 2 awards.
Wait, there's a scenario where you could give 2 awards to everything except for Minari, Trial of Chicago 7, and Judas.
Yeah, I guess so.
You could give 2 awards to like every Best Picture nominee except for those 3, so 5.
With things going pretty predictably, What if it's just Chadwick and we're just you know, we're looking for an upset in that category that just doesn't end up happening?
No.
What?
Those categories are nuts. They're both nuts.
What categories are nuts?
Actor and actress are nuts.
Yeah, but
so don't tell me that they're.
But
gonna
if
be fine.
Bozeman wins, it's not nuts. Automatically, it's we overthought that. It just was easy Bozeman all the way. Because then we're gonna say we overthought it, right?
I don't know. I just really want to get to the acting categories. Like I'm done with everything
how
else.
close are we? We got song. That's it.
No,
right?
There's one more.
No. Score. Okay, they got the music categories.
Yeah.
And then we are in the danger zone. And then we're fucking in it. We're in it, and it's going to be nuts. Because actress is going to be surprising no matter what. Even actor, I'll be a little surprised no matter what. Even though if Bozeman wins, I shouldn't be
I'll be surprised no matter what.
I've thought myself into a surprise there.
I have psyched myself out for Hopkins right now, and I will be surprised no matter what. Like I said, I have $30. $30 on the man to win. So, and you also have money on him to win. So,
what else did I?
I'll be down $53 if I don't win any of my bets. Which
worst
is
case scenario right now, I lose $5 total betting because I made most of my money back from the adapted screenplay win from the father.
Yeah, you bet on the father. Yeah, you had a good strategy. You were like, the father's going to win something. I don't know if it's actor or screenplay. So I'm going to bet on it in 3
categories.
Both of those categories.
And if it wins something, I get at least my money back.
Yeah, because it does make sense that the father, like, it was up for, a couple.
Yeah, and if it wins actor, we're getting banged. We're buying a new car with that money. Zendaya has an envelope. Best score. Let's get this on. Okay. All right, best score. It's probably going to be Soul. All right.
Yeah.
But I guess there could be an upset here. I guess.
But like nothing else has won this season. Nothing.
What if Mank keeps going? What if Mank kept going? Or Minari?
Minari is like the weird spoiler that could happen, but I really think it's going to be Soul. I mean, Soul was so unique. Soul deserves to win.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Soul.
Oh, John. No, you didn't know that for.
Oh, okay, because you were listening for
Soul
Mank.
won.
I see. Okay, Soul. There we go.
Soul wins. There we go. Okay, so
didn't bet against it anywhere, and it didn't prove me wrong.
That's a good win. I like it. Soul's definitely one of my favorites in the category. That and Minari probably my favorites, and we like to see it. And
I like how all 3 of them are nominated. So it's not just you're not just giving the Reznor brothers.
They're not brothers.
Fuck you.
They're not brothers.
The Reznor and Ross duo. Another Oscar. You're also giving it to newcomer John Batiste.
Yeah, and they were double nominated, so it almost made sense.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought, they're going to split votes. They're not going to get the win because of that, but they swept all the way. For an animated film, the last time that happened was Up, in which Michael Giacchino also swept all the way. And this is good. It was really nice because Soul has like a mix of, electronics from the Reznor and Ross boys, and then John Batiste provided like jazz compositions. There was a lot going in that movie's favor to win this award.
It's the same 12 notes Duke Ellington had, Bach had. It's the same 12. Nina Simone.
This is like the Star is Born speech. It's all the same 12 notes.
Yeah, that's exactly the one. That's what I was thinking. I was like, where have I heard this before? That was Sam Elliott, right?
Yeah, Sam Elliott delivered that. Great moment.
Yeah, it's a really cool win.
Yeah, because it's a great score.
It's like 2 scores put together, though.
Yeah,
in a way.
That's
why it's a cool win. I didn't know he was so young. I thought he was like an older guy.
Huh. When you think of jazz legend, I guess you think of like...
Yeah, I thought it just because jazz, probably.
And I'm just thankful to God for those 12 notes, man. That's so dope.
If you move to like certain parts of like Asia, you'll find a lot more than 12 notes.
What?
Yeah, they use different microtones. Microtones.
Yeah, barely though. It's just like but it's not like they're using like 13 notes. It's like they're using like maybe 11, but it's like I don't know.
I mean more than that. Emil Mosseri will get an Oscar someday.
But it's still the same. He said the same 12 notes that Bach used, and that's true. Like, you could use different notes, but like it's not different from those ones.
I would like to be on the record and say that Emil Mosseri will get an Oscar someday.
Yeah,
he's the next Bertel. He's the next Desplat.
Bertel doesn't have an Oscar yet.
I know, but but Bertel will have an Oscar.
He will have an Oscar. Yeah.
Emil Mosseri is incredible from just 2 scores that he's done. Actually 3, because Kajillionaire was really cool too.
Once Barry Jenkins comes back to TV to film after Underground Railroad and Lion King, I guess. Isn't he doing Lion King? Then maybe he'll do like a film with a great score with Nicholas Bertel and they'll win.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm really happy he's giving us like 5 or 8 hours of Underground Railroad. Let's and I think we're gonna get to binge it too on Amazon Prime.
I don't know.
I think all of them have the same release date on IMDb right now.
That's exciting though.
Yeah.
I mean, the score and the cinematography look nuts in that.
Yeah.
That's all I can say from the trailer so far.
Probably legendary score.
Cool.
Really long speeches too. They
just let him give the whole speech. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. I guess they were like, look, we already gave a speech before.
They let people speak now. They actually let people give it an entire speech, and they don't play music to get them off the stage. Which is
all right. Here we go with original song. Original song is one of the categories that's pretty up in the air. Like, Speak Now is the obvious winner, but with a category like this, you have EOC, which Diane Warren is. She's on her 12th nomination here. Not a lot of people know who writes the song, so maybe if she was like. If people knew, like, oh, I'm giving an award to, like, somebody who's overdue, it'd be more likely to vote for her. Maybe that does push her over the edge. Maybe she does win.
Yeah, but Leslie Odom Jr. is singing Speak Now, and he is nominated. You have to wonder how much that comes into play.
I think
and then there's Husavik, which a lot of people love, from a film that, it didn't have a chance getting nominated
Not Academy
else.
friendly at all.
Right,
but it's the only nominee
the song
that's
has a lot
played
of
during
passion. The song has a lot of passion.
the film. It's the only nominee that's played actually during the film and not in the credits, and some people think that helps, and maybe it does.
I feel like we might. I don't know. I don't know what to expect
Also,
here.
Laura Pausini, who sang EOC, is very big in Italy. In the United States, we don't know who she is, but if there's an international branch of the Academy, that could also help it. Hear My Voice and Fight For You are okay songs. Like, they're just, they're a little bit typical Oscar bait kind of songs, and Speak Now is too, but I think Speak Now resonated nicely, and it's nice to kind of sit in the credits and hear that song. So we're gonna...
I'm really uncertain about this category, though. Like, I'm going with Speak Now because I don't know what else to pick.
Yeah.
And because I think it has as good a chance as anything, but it's not because I think nothing else could win. I feel like EOC might win. Really? I feel like Husavik is the film that everybody loves that doesn't... EOC is also... that everyone loves that doesn't win, but...
EOC is also not in English, so there's that.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
We'll see. What if Charles Chicago 7 actually gets an Oscar here? No, that's not going to happen.
Oh, that would be insane.
That's like the least likely to win, probably. Oh, wow. She's the person who sang for Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's voice, and that's kind of weird.
It's a fun song. Is that his actual voice?
Yeah, Will Ferrell's singing in it.
Damn, okay. What?
What? What?
Judas?
Wow!
Judas? What? That's a surprise! Nobody
That's a big surprise!
Nobody even thought.
Jesus!
Oh my god! If you predicted that, you could have gotten a lot of money. You could have gotten a lot of money if you put down on that.
Damn! That was like considered number 4 to win.
Yeah.
People were freaking out over like.
Do you like that? Do you like that song?
I think it's an okay win. I think it's an okay win. I mean, Her is kind of
another film to win 2 Oscars.
Yeah,
another film to win 2 Oscars.
What if Judas wins Best Picture? I'm going to say that about everything now. What if blank wins Best Picture?
Well, I would be happy if Judas won.
I would be happy.
I would be like pretty thrilled, actually.
Whoa, that's a huge surprise. That was the number 4 on Gold Derby, and almost nobody I knew of was picking it.
Okay, besides like the short film category, that is the longest shot.
No, this is the single
longest shot.
shot.
I really did not see anybody predicting this one.
I mean, I guess it shows that in song anything can happen. But if we're looking for anything,
which I thought,
if we're looking for any sort of hindsight, Her is a big R&B artist, and they've been nominated for Grammys and stuff. And so, I guess there's that. Also, maybe they just like Judas. Maybe they're like, hell, Judas. Check my ballot off on that movie. It's my favorite movie in the category. That could have been the case too. Is that's their favorite movie in the category, and they didn't feel. So One Night Miami wins nothing. Diane Warren waiting until her next shot for the Oscar.
Yeah.
Waiting for her next shot. Maybe an American, an English language song will help her with that.
She needs to like go. She needs to do something that's like way out there. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to switch the audio really quick so that we don't get that problem again. So give me one. All right, audio's back. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what people are saying here. I'm. What time is it? It's 10:40. We're almost done here. We
have 3 freaking categories left.
3 left, and they're all
major,
juicy.
They're all juicy and major categories. And Nomadland is not going in looking as likely as we thought it would. So there's a little bit to leave us on the edge.
Yeah.
And the lead actor categories are coming up, so you gotta stay tuned, folks. I'm gonna pause this. Oh, Questlove's gonna play a song from Summer of Soul. Everybody watch out. This documentary is amazing. Wait, it's not gonna be from that movie.
Wait, what? Why are you saying Summer of Soul?
Questlove directed Summer of Soul.
Oh.
He said he's playing a song. I heard that they're gonna play the trailer or something like that.
Oh.
Something like that.
All right, I think I'm gonna go to like the last caller that I have in our list right now, and that is Doggo Samuel L. Jackson, who's also a repeating caller. So welcome again.
I'm so glad I get to talk to you again. I'm so happy.
Hello.
We're happy to talk to you again.
You know, at the beginning I was going to ask you if you're missing animated features like Persepolis getting nominated, but screw that. I bet you do. Now I want to talk with you about your predictions, because there are a couple of upsets or things I'm left up in the air. Because for example, I went with the ASC and I picked Mank because I was I was screwing to Twitter and some guys were like, oh, but Oscars like black and white shit, and I was like, if the ASC go with Mank, I will go with the ASC, okay? So that was really rewarding, but I actually lost at Adapted and Colette,
Yeah.
And it's but I believe that Nomadland can't win with just 2 Oscars. So I believe I predicted the Frances McDormand because she's like 3rd on Gold Derby, I believe.
Yeah, she could win.
Yeah.
She could.
Or no, I think she's tied with Vanessa Kirby and actually Andrew Day, but I'm not quite sure.
They're tied.
I think yes.
Well,
I'm not quite sure.
I think she's okay.
Before I handle it to you, actually, you know that Wikipedia is actually bugged and says that Husavik won the song.
Really? Who did that?
Just I don't know.
Oh, somebody somebody put in that like the guy who voiced Squidward from the SpongeBob movie was nominated for supporting actor on right after the nominations came out. It was really funny. So that got taken down really quick.
Yeah, so okay, I'll handle over.
Yeah, what did you want to ask
about your surprises and what you think?
Oh, like surprises up to this point?
And Anthony, yeah, up to this point, and about Anthony Hopkins, I believe that Chadwick Boseman is actually down like to 40, and Anthony Hopkins is 60 now, like like by far.
I can't tell.
Believe,
I think
yeah,
it's somewhere around those odds.
You gotta stop so that doesn't happen again.
All right, you could even flip them the other way around, and I don't know. There's definitely a case for Boseman. There's a case for Hopkins, even with the screenplay win too. I mean, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
we do not know what's going to happen in the lead acting categories.
I mean, I think people have a pretty good idea of what was like shocking to us. I mean, song category, like it had the ability to go anyway, but Nomadland losing cinematography was more shocking to me. I guess congrats on getting it right, but it was more shocking because I did think it kind of had it in the bag. And I didn't I guess, it was maybe like 75-25 in my mind. So yeah, I freaking can't wait for the acting categories. Once again, we have a chat we got a donation. Thank you so much. You have Young Graham Promising Young Woman will win Best Picture. Nomadland won't take it with 2 Oscars behind its
Promising
belt.
Young Woman.
I just wanted to see y'all riff on my prediction. Been following y'all for a while on Great Work. Thank you.
I'll riff on that for a little bit and say, I don't think Promising Young Woman can win. I'm not sure it's going to play that well on a preferential ballot where, like, you know, I think some people are going to number 1 it. Some people are going to put it in their top 3, but I'm not sure it's unanimously like people's, you know, top 3 kind of thing.
Yeah.
But do we have any other super chats we happen to miss, by the way?
I'm not positive, but it's hard for me. Or let's see.
I don't think we've checked in a little while.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to. Yeah, Promising Young Woman, I mean, if it wins, that would be freaking insane, okay?
Oh, Glenn Close is officially the biggest...
I'm not entertaining anything except for Nomadland, so, you know, you will not see me freak out until...
Get this off. Get this off. I don't want the chat. They're going to spoil something. Glenn Close is saying something right now, and she's actually the biggest loser right now for any actress. Living actress? I don't know if it's any living actress or deceased actress, but... I think Amy Adams is like second place, but she's first place for the most nominations with no wins.
We got a donation from Not Chuck Productions who says, "Are we doing In Memoriam tonight? Thank you for your donation." And
true, that could add on some time.
Maybe right before like Best Picture.
Oh my god,
what the fuck is that?
Glenn Close is doing some kind of not. It's not.
If I can't win an Oscar, then fuck it.
It's not. It was almost twerking, and it wasn't quite twerking. We don't know what it was.
That was great.
There was a slight
that was a moment. That was a great moment.
Yeah.
I wonder how many drinks she's had after another loss. She's used to it. She knows how much to drink at these things to get through them.
I want my categories. What time is it? 10:47. Are we gonna go to 11:30 with these, or are we just gonna go to 11?
I think we'll go somewhere in between.
I hope we don't go much past
I think
11.
they're gonna do actor and actress after the break. And then...
Oh, here it comes. Here comes the Summer of Soul trailer, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Campaign it now. Campaign that movie
Get
now.
Summer of Soul nominated for Best Documentary.
Yeah.
Get it to win Best Documentary.
Yep. Get it to win. Here we go. Hulu. I didn't know it was coming to
This is
Hulu.
like a high energy trailer. Winner, Sundance, nice. Oh shit, that's a good trailer.
Also, Questlove's a big enough name that I think that having someone with a well-known name behind a documentary actually can help. So I think I would like to see Summer of Soul. Yes. Get that hype, Summer of Soul. Get that hype.
Nice.
All right.
What is a Zendaya on a horse?
You know, it'd be kind of interesting if Mulligan and Hopkins win, which is what we're predicting. And so far, my predictions have been in risky categories, so I'm not confident about any of those. We would be seeing the screenplay wins both tied to a lead actor win.
That's true.
It is true.
They would both win actor and screenplay.
Yeah, and you were talking earlier about how many of the Best Picture nominees are taking 2 awards, and then Judas surprisingly won song. Yeah. And now we have another movie with 2 wins.
Well,
and
we're going to see if Ma Rainey wins an acting award.
Okay,
then
but
it will have more than 2. It will have.
Here's the other thing. If Nomadland doesn't win Best Picture, it'll be like very surprising that was the movie that got 1 win. Be sad, actually. It's like, remember how Boyhood got 1
It's
win?
not gonna. I just am not willing to entertain that as a possibility.
You have to entertain it as a possibility.
I'm not gonna. I don't know what else it is though. Like for example, when I thought Roma was winning, and then Green Book won screenplay, and I went, "Oh fuck, Green Book could win." I thought like 1917 would win, and then Bong Joon-ho won. So I was like, "Oh fuck." So I don't know what to oh fuck about this year. There's nothing to do that.
Jimmy Kimmel was here.
We actually have Jimmy. Jimmy, come here. We got him just sitting over here. Come on, man, get in here.
It's weird because he like hosted it, and then he's just like, oh, because it's ABC. All right, I get it.
You know, it's also just something about the setup. Like, I think it's fun and it's interesting. It's cool that the way that they're directing this show, but it also does really set it apart in a way that's like, we're gonna remember this year for the pandemic, and maybe there was no other way to do it, right? Because you can't show an audience. But the fact that they're not shooting it like every other show does make you feel that even more. Like, oh yeah, this wasn't a normal year.
Well,
I'm not sure if we needed that. Like, I don't know if we needed.
What else were they going to do?
We needed more of a normal thing. At least everybody is there.
But listen, they couldn't. They could not televise something where they pack in thousands of people into.
No. I know they couldn't do that. I know, and like it'd be even weirder if they did what they do with like the Super Bowl and they just put a lot of cardboard people in the stands.
Yeah. It'd be funny if they put cardboard
you could
celebrities in there.
You save the long shot, right? I mean, I'm not sure. I guess they have to separate everybody at different tables. But.
Also, something interesting about that is that this is like the first real major movie awards show of the season where they actually did decide to do it in person. And that was a good decision. Because I think if this was another Zoom thing, like another cringy Zoom thing with technical problems, it'd be like,
No. I
like that the Oscars
agree. This is... anything they do in person is better than the Zoom.
Yeah.
And, and
the Oscars have to kind of establish themselves as like the awards show.
Is that Miranda July in an Optimum commercial? Or is that just someone who looks like Miranda July?
Their water's out.
Oh,
okay.
I filled up their water like a while ago. Yeah. I can't tell if that's Miranda July. I'm sorry.
Probably not. I don't know why she.
Yeah, right? Like,
I feel like Miranda July
okay,
looks like she looks like other people, so that makes sense.
She's still the same haircut. Anyway, oh my god, that's really loud.
Ducky.
Oh, all right, we need the ducks.
Hold the duck.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay, be gentle. Be
I am.
gentle.
I'm very gentle with
Well, do you
animals.
want one?
Look at.
I had one before and I had to wash my hands, so I'm good
So
right
cute.
now.
Oh my God,
put it
so
up there,
cute.
up to the camera. Hold
It
up
will,
to the
it will
camera.
look at
Get out
the
of
camera and
focus.
love it.
Oh my goodness,
Who
you're
do
so
you think
cute.
will win the Oscar?
I can't tell if he's distressed.
Yeah, wait, 1 peep for Hopkins, 2 peeps for Bozeman.
That was 5 peeps.
All
So
right.
it's someone else.
I guess Gary Oldman's
Randy
winning.
has to say. Randy?
All right, Randy. 1 peep for Carey Mulligan, 1 peep for Viola, 2 peeps for Viola Davis, 3 for McDormand. Go.
Viola Davis.
Okay, that was a lot. So that means Andrew Day's winning.
All right. So Gary Oldman, Andrew Day.
You get it back.
Here you go.
Oh, the in memoriam's
buddy.
happening now.
What's the
The in memoriam's happening now.
Oh, okay.
We have to. We're gonna change the battery before. I'm gonna change the battery really quick on the
Good
camera.
call. Okay, wait. I'm gonna switch to the other card. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure we're back. Oh God, why is it loading? Okay, I think we're back.
Good.
Should be back.
All right, go to the chat. Make sure we're back.
All right.
What happened here?
Huh? Nothing.
All right. So, In Memoriam's happening. Oh, they're actually doing it quite quickly.
Yeah.
They're really rapid firing.
Yeah, there's not really much to talk about during the In Memoriam, but
we're waiting for actor, actress, and picture.
Yeah.
Those are really exciting awards. So.
Oh yeah. Don't really have. Yeah. They're probably gonna do Bozeman at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be weird if they didn't. It's also weird, like, if they do Bozeman in the In Memoriam and then, you know, then he doesn't win.
Well.
Oh god, we're buffering. Why is that happening?
It's happened before.
This?
No. You good? Quality good?
Yeah, should be fine.
All right.
All right.
In Memoriam is over. Are we gonna get commercials? We're gonna get awards.
I just want to get to the actress. I need to get to the awards. I need it. Oh boy, and we're fading out more goddamn commercials.
All right, what should we do now?
Sick. I'm sick of this. I'm gonna throw up waiting for.
How about
what
you would pick to win the acting categories?
I don't like trying to pick the lead actor because I don't like I don't want to like participate in that whole thing. But if an actress, my personal favorite of the year was Frances McDormand, and I would be happy to see her win here. I would also be very happy to see Viola Davis win here.
Yeah,
because I think that was one of the best performances, and you know the only reason that she's not winning is because she didn't have a lot of screen time.
That's true.
Carey Mulligan, you know, I didn't like her as much as those performances, to be honest. Even though I love Promising Young Woman, I didn't think it was like the best.
Buffering.
Oh.
I think Carey Mulligan, I would say, is like sort of to me, Carey Mulligan, Viola Davis, like equally deserving. Frances McDormand's probably my favorite by a little bit, and then Andrew Day and Vanessa Kirby are really, really good. Just I don't know, I wouldn't like personally vote for them, but they absolutely deserve to be nominated here.
So I think we're having issues right now, but I don't know why. Like I don't think it's.
Well, is anyone saying that we're having issues in the chat?
Well, it just happened.
Stop letting the chat go. They're ahead of us. I don't want to.
Yeah, but Cole, it's the commercials, dummy.
Whatever. All right. So
YouTube is not receiving enough video data to maintain smooth streaming. I'm just gonna stop this really quick and start.
Wait, no. Hold on. You don't want to mess anything up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess anything up.
Someone said they're doing Best Picture now, so chill. That's probably fake. They're probably faking saying that, but you gotta chill with the chat. We don't want to spoil anything.
I'm not doing anything with the chat, Cole. It's also like the commercials.
It doesn't matter. You don't know.
So they take forever to announce everything, and Best Picture is like 8 nominees.
All right.
So just let me like wait. Fuck. This. Wait, no. It's gonna be fine. Look, now it's excellent. Hold up. All right. I think we're good again.
No, we're not. Look,
watch.
There's nobody.
Just
on.
wait. Just wait.
Are we good? Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. We're good.
I think we're good.
All right. We are waiting.
Sorry,
for Best Actor
I think
and
it was
Best Actress.
buffering for a lot of you, so sorry about that.
They said that it was fine.
Yeah. Okay, so they're doing picture. A lot of people are actually saying they're doing picture.
All right. So
why are they doing picture before? What?
Really?
Also, you know, while we're still behind, I guess, or while we're not experiencing that, you know, I guess we just want to say that we're gonna be ramping up in the new year. We are gonna be We're gonna be thinking about how to do more like content for or just more stuff for Patreon.
Yeah, we're gonna start a Patreon. And
for
try to
more
get
ways
some
to, like,
content
support.
that will, you know, make people happy if they are willing to be so kind to make any small monthly donations.
Yeah,
we're
and
still thinking.
in
about
addition
what
to
we're
that,
gonna do
we're gonna try to put out more content in general.
Yeah.
So he's spending more.
Yeah,
time
wait,
on this.
what? Why is Best Picture happening now? Why is Best Picture happening before the acting awards?
Record that.
Wait. Wait, why the hell is Best Picture happening before the acting awards?
I don't
This
know
makes
what's
no sense.
happening.
Wait,
I don't know why it's happening.
Maybe it's because they know that the lead acting categories are the most like insane.
I
of the
don't
night.
know. This is fucking weird. Why
This
would
is
they
very
not
weird.
save
The
it for
ordering's
the
been
end?
weird all
That's
night.
really
Director
weird.
was like the 4th
Oh my
award.
God. They're really keeping me in suspense.
Well,
if Nomadland's, I'm gonna break. I'm literally gonna break.
Yeah. Oh my god. If Nomadland doesn't win, I'm gonna. Oh my god. And I would say Nomadland is maybe my preference in this category so slightly. I think a lot of movies in here are like on par for me. On par. They're all equally good. Do not let the chat.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Oh, they're actually playing clips. This is the first freaking award that they've played clips for the entire night. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit. We're gonna be like 2 minutes waiting for them to actually do it, though. So,
we're gonna be a little behind. So everybody's probably gonna freak out. Then they're gonna turn to us and they're gonna say, "You blissfully ignorant fucks," and then they're gonna watch us freak out about. It might be Nomadland, so it wouldn't be freaking out.
They can wait in suspense as they know the answer. Oh man. Oh my god. So up to this point, like,
just hide the chat. Hide it completely. I don't want to see anything. Here we go.
Judas has two Oscars.
Nomadland has director, but only director.
Judas has 2 Oscars. Why am I?
The Father has 1 Oscar, but it could win actor, technically.
Well, no. Things don't have 2 Oscars yet. Sorry. I'm waiting for other films to get 2 Oscars. Mank has 2 Oscars. And, yeah.
Carrie, Promising Young Woman and The Father have Screenplay Awards, which is a very good indicator of Best Picture, but we don't quite expect those to win. The Director Oscar for Chloe Zhao is a really big award that can tie to Best Picture and does very, very often. And so we're expecting Nomadland to win. But Mank has 2 awards as well. It's probably not going to win, but...
Yeah. Nah, Mank's not going to win.
No. And that one cinematography.
Yeah.
Can't underestimate the black and white. Even though Nomadland has such pretty colors.
Yeah, I mean, the cinematography is so different.
I think people just went...
It's hard to compare them.
People just went, it's documentary, it's natural light, it doesn't take as much. They controlled lighting.
That's like a little bit true. That it doesn't take as much like effort.
But it doesn't take away from the skill of the cinematographer.
I agree. I agree.
I'm in suspense.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would be.
Honestly, like, the director award was so locked up that it doesn't really give us any clues that Nomadland is definitely going to take it.
But there's also no clues as to a clear runner-up. That's the other thing.
Yeah,
there's no clues as to anything that's like, oh my god, this won so many awards, what if it wins?
Yeah.
It's just like, Nomadland's a little lacking.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. LMN. Oh.
Also, I feel like if they were going to give The Father Best Picture or Promising Young Woman, they would save it for after the acting awards. If they planned the show that way. So, I mean, those 2 are probably not winning. They probably weren't winning anyway, but...
Gorgeous clips. Swanky, who is here, who is in
Swanky
the building.
is in the building. She got a couple critics noms too.
I might go to see this movie in the theater after it wins Best Picture. It'll probably be somewhere in New York.
Maybe.
Delicious. We have 2,600 viewers right now.
I am in suspense. That's where I am. My location.
It's got to be Nomadland though, right? Like,
yeah.
Crazy that Promising Young Woman's nominated. Just does not seem like the movie that would get nominated for Best Picture, and here it is. Great.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Reminds me again of Get Out, how it was weird that it got nominated overall, but it was very, very deserving.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Bo Burnham, great performance. Seriously. It's a good clip to show. Yeah. It's a great clip to show. It makes people... this would make me want to watch the movie. It's really bizarre.
The spin the coffee seems really
make me
good.
want to watch it. Oh, they're showing this scene in Sound of Metal. This scene is really good.
Yeah, Sound of Metal is
I like
great.
that it's between him and Paul Racer.
Sound of Metal is one of my favorite nominees. It's almost it's about as good as any of them, I think. Great movie. Great
Sound of Metal is a really hard movie not to like too. I don't think I've talked to anybody who hasn't liked that. I've talked to people who don't like Nomadland, who don't like Promising Young Woman.
Yeah, that's why it got nominated. That's how it got nominated. Because everybody likes it.
But let's keep in mind, Nomadland was never the kind of movie that I thought would be an easy win. Just because of what it is, I can see a lot of people not liking it. So if it does win, that's, it's really interesting.
It's cool. And it's interesting. A cool year where we nominated a lot of indie films, and we're going to see one of them prevail.
The only film that's nominated that wouldn't be like a totally interesting win would be Trial of Chicago 7, and that has no wins so far.
Yeah.
So
it's underperformed almost everywhere, and including right now.
That's the only movie that really like kind of smells like old Oscar bait.
Yeah.
It's the winner's already happened. We're like behind enough that the winner has already happened. This is the last movie.
People are waiting for us to.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. What if I kick myself in the head?
That'd be a feat.
Physically, my foot goes up so high I kick myself in the head.
No one's done it before.
Oh man.
Here we go.
I can't. Why am I announcing this now? It's so weird. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Nomadland wins Best Picture!
Oh, okay.
Nomadland! Oh, man! Oh, man!
It's one Best Picture. That is it.
Nice.
Nomadland is safe.
That's okay. So it's
slid into home base.
Very predictable.
Does Frances McDormand win now?
Oh, that's a good question.
Does Frances McDormand win now?
Wow. Nomadland wins Best Picture.
Okay.
It's a great win. It might have edged out my personal, picks for the favorite in the category. It's really rewatchable. It was the critics' favorite of the year, which doesn't always happen, but it has happened a couple times recently with Parasite and Moonlight.
You know what's interesting is you can almost not take into account how many awards films have won up to a certain point. You know? It like almost doesn't matter anymore. You can win just screenplay. You can win just director.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy.
Like you don't. I mean, but this year there was really nothing else. That was the thing.
Yeah, so
like maybe if
Nomadland
something else was doing extremely well, but this wasn't happening.
Yeah. Unless Francis wins, then.
But look at that. You can win. You can win director and picture, and that's it. That's
maybe.
Weird.
Unless McDormand wins, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's kind of an incredible Best Picture win. I mean, if it weren't so like obviously predicted to win by every pundit. The moment would maybe feel a little more triumphant, but it is a triumphant moment.
It could have been a really juicy year if this was facing off with some film that got pushed back due to the pandemic. That would have been like a 10+ nominated film.
Yeah.
But we just didn't see that this year.
Yeah. I mean, Nomadland is such a unique movie. Like the way that they shot it, the way that they like integrated the movie into like the communities that it was about. How it even like. It incorporates like a little bit of documentary filmmaking into it.
Which are the best parts of the movie too.
Yeah.
It's a really cool way of making a movie.
And it's not a movie that's plot heavy, which is very, very rare for a Best Picture winner. It might be the least plot heavy movie to ever win Best Picture.
Maybe. It also has, Malicky vibes, but Malick's films could never like win Best Picture based on how they are. But Nomadland had a really good story behind it. It was based on something real.
Oh my god.
And
Frances McDormand's giving. Oh my god. She fucking barked like a wolf or something.
Oh my god.
That's great. Frances McDormand, every time she gets in the Oscars.
She's wacky.
She got an Oscar for this, by the way. Frances McDormand won an Oscar just now.
Oh yeah.
For producing.
Oh, she didn't just bark for nothing. She barked because she won.
Yeah.
And if she wins for actress, she'll be like I think it's the first actress to also win Best Picture in the same year?
Yeah, that would definitely be the case.
Are they doing a break again? I really need actor to happen. I really need the acting category.
Oh my god. Wow, Nomadland's like the big winner. That's crazy. That's great. What was the budget on Nomadland? Must have been like...
that's a great question.
Very, very tiny.
You should look that up. Is it lower budget than Moonlight? Because Moonlight was the lowest budget movie, and then behind that it's Rocky. Rocky was extremely low budget, which surprises a lot of people. It surprised me. It's probably somewhere in that 3. It's probably like...
What? 5 million?
5 million?
It's a little more than I expected.
Huh. 5 million.
But
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Nomadland,
that's
like...
a good budget. It's a really good budget.
How are we going to look at Nomadland? Some people think that we're going to forget about it in 10 years. I don't agree. I mean, look, I don't think...
And Chloe Zhao's not going anywhere, and that really helps.
Yeah.
That really helps.
A lot of people thought that Nomadland was just a total masterpiece. I love Nomadland. I don't know if I would call it a masterpiece for me. Like, it's just not like, I gave it a strong 9 out of 10, but I couldn't get myself to a 10 on that movie. But so like, but generally, I think that it will be remembered by the end of the decade. I think some people will put it on their best of the decade lists. Like,
it's a good movie to rewatch, though. It is.
It's a really good movie to rewatch.
It got some backlash for not being overtly political, but it's just it didn't try to be political. So it's weird to get. I don't know. It's kind of weird to get backlash for something that you just like didn't really try to do.
Yeah, and people wanted to like the movie to be about like how Amazon mistreats workers because the character worked at Amazon,
or
for,
just wanted like a
seasons.
different vision of poverty.
Not the movie. It's just not the movie.
Yeah.
And it would have been annoying for it to try to force that into the movie, in a movie that's so unforced. And also, what I love about Nomadland is that I've watched it 3 times. I've watched it twice.
You watched it twice.
I've watched it twice, and every time I watch it, you know, I get something kind of different out of it, and I see different things in it. That's the kind of movie that Nomadland is.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know,
that's why I think it'll be remembered pretty well.
I also think Nomadland probably was a movie that a lot of people watched twice, a lot of voters, because it came out early enough and hit like the festival circuit in a way where a lot of people got an opportunity to see it, and then it sort of rolled out a limited release, and then it went to Hulu, and it became, you know, I don't know, I feel like that was a movie that a lot of people watched twice this year.
Yeah. And I think if it were more overtly political, if it did try to take on Amazon a little bit more, or try to be a little bit more like universal about, I mean, it kind of is a little bit, but you know, maybe it would be remembered like as more of a pure I don't know, time capsule, because that really helps Best Picture winners age too.
Okay, Best Actress is coming up right now. This is a legendary year in Best Actress. I mean, one reason is because we haven't had 2 lead actresses be black and be nominated in the same year, so that's like, you know, that's very rare. But because the precursors in giving out this movie, which is what we look to when we're saying who's going to win, they all went with different people. So everybody but Vanessa Kirby has a major award, and nobody has 2 awards. So everybody has 1 major award.
And if anyone's telling you Vanessa Kirby's winning, they're trolling you. Very hardcore, they're trolling you. But Andrew Day got the Globe. Carey Mulligan got Critics' Choice. Viola Davis got the SAG, and Frances McDormand got the BAFTA. And the reason she got the BAFTA is because Carey Mulligan, Viola Davis, and Andrew Day were not even nominated.
Yeah.
So it's been a really weird year. But we went with Carey Mulligan, kind of based on the logic that if she was, you know, nominated for the BAFTA, she might have won.
But also, she sort of was people's idea of like, oh, we think that she's the front runner, but then she kind of kept losing. So being in a Best Picture winner, though, does help. I mean, in a Best Picture nominee does help.
Oh my god! Whoa! She was always possible! She was always possible! She was always possible! They were saving it! She did it! Holy shit! Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Incredible! Three Oscars! Oh, we had a fucking club of 3 Oscars! What a fucking legend! Whoa!
What a goddamn legend!
Whoa!
Oh my god, Chloe Zhao's reaction was insane too.
The BAFTAs! No! BAFTAs! What? The one that seemed to be the least significant precursor because of how the nominations went.
So people did love Nomadland. It has 3?
Whoa!
It has 3?
Oh my god, it does have 3! It does have 3!
It's gonna be the most awarded movie of the night unless, you know, Ma Rainey ties it. That's amazing. Look, I don't want people telling me now that, oh, she didn't deserve it, she wasn't great in it. No, watch the movie again. Watch the movie again. She's fucking great in it.
Very short speech.
I would have voted for her.
She was fucking amazing in that movie.
And look, a lot of people are going to be upset that one of the black actresses didn't win, and I mean, that's totally fair. I have nothing else really to say about that, but I do hope that we get like black actresses winning. Because it hasn't happened since Halle Berry, but yeah, that's a huge shock. That's a huge shock.
It was my personal pick, so I'm really happy about that. Oh my god, Frances McDormand with 3 Oscars.
Yeah.
Some people think, why give her a 3rd? I mean, honestly, if she's the best performance,
look at how that like wrapped up. It was fucking. It was nuts. It was nuts all along. We knew it was nuts. It was still nuts at the end.
Okay, now we have lead actor.
Oh my god.
I feel like it's going to be Boseman now.
And also, what helped her was because Andrew Day and Viola Davis, their movies were not nominated for Best Picture. And I think, you know, the fact that Nomadland was the most beloved movie obviously helped her.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Obviously. Being in the Best Picture winner gave her an edge. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Also, I think this is going to be Boseman. Why did they put this award last?
I love that.
Listen to me.
3 Oscars.
Bitch.
She's just like, she has such long legs. Like, she's just still going through her career.
Listen to me,
like,
bitch.
doing her best work.
Why did they put this award last? Boseman's winning.
You don't know. You don't know.
Why did they put the award last?
You don't know shit.
They wanted to end on the moment.
You don't know shit. No one made that decision and knew what was happening. No, I don't believe that.
Watch.
I don't believe it. We'll see. We'll see.
I'll be shocked if Hopkins wins. He's not even here. He's not even going to accept the award.
Really?
He's not even present.
Okay, I stand to win money too.
Oh my God! It was Anthony Hopkins! It was Anthony Hopkins! It was Anthony Hopkins! It was! Oh my God! Two veteran actors! It was Anthony Hopkins! A second Oscar for Hopkins! Oh my God! A third Oscar for Jeez! I got one of them right! Oh my God! I won a lot of money! I won a lot of money! I actually won a lot of money! Holy shit! I won money too! Oh my God! I'm buying a new car! I only won $100, but I am buying a new car! Hopkins! Whoa! It was crazy the whole time! It was crazy the whole time! Oh my God! Oh my God! He won! What a shock! Because it was just so good. It was that good. When I saw it over a year ago, I was like, there's no way he loses. Chadwick proved to be hell of a competition, but at the end of the day...
What a goddamn race! What a fucking race!
Oh my God! Race. Both the lead actor categories, they certainly saved the fucking most surprising for last. And honestly... those were my favorite in the category. Would I have liked to see Boseman win? I would be equally happy because even though he might not have been the one I'm picking, he was fucking amazing in Ma Rainey. Let's not forget that. Boseman, I watched clips from that movie. He's insanely good in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Wow.
Anthony Hopkins is the best actor winner in more than a decade. I could say that easily, in my opinion.
I agree. That's why I completely agree because you cannot watch that performance, Anthony Hopkins, and think, that's not one of the best performances I've seen. Number one, and number two, just that wins you an Oscar. Okay, and it does win you an Oscar. And you know what's also interesting when we were thinking about the arguments that are for everybody, the only thing holding back McDormand was the fact that she already had 2 Oscars. That's the only reason. Shut up, fuck up, I'm not done.
I just agreed with you.
You definitely, because I'm right. Listen, the argument was always that Frances McDormand can't enter the 3-winner club. But other than that, she looked really damn strong. Okay, that's why people were like, oh, Carey Mulligan, first Oscar. Or Viola Davis, yes, okay, well, that was okay, Viola Davis, we can give her a second Oscar. We want to give her a lead actress Oscar. Where are you going?
Down.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, I have something to say after.
You need to wait until I fucking finish my rant.
Yeah, you finish your fucking rant, and then I need to say something.
Oh my God, okay. And so in the end, in the future, I'm not going to take as seriously this whole, they can't win again.
Wait, what? Okay, what about if next year she's
or the narrative that you're overdue, or it's the last chance to give you something that didn't pan out with Glenn Close and Olivia Colman. I'm not saying it doesn't matter, it does, but I think a lot of the earlier awards will try to predict them that way. They will try to get ahead of the game and say, oh, the Oscars are going to do this because this. And so they will go in that direction. But the Oscars ultimately, I guess they don't take those into account as much.
I want to say this.
Frances McDormand was in the movie a fucking lot, and she was phenomenal in it.
When we were hearing from people who are on the ground talking to voters, there was a lot of sentiment when people were asked about Best Actor that I think Boseman's going to win. And I'll be fine with it. I'll be happy with it. But Hopkins was my favorite in the category. He gave the best performance, and I'm voting for Hopkins.
And that's what happened.
That was strong enough to win. We saw it play out. Any pundit who was talking to people, it wasn't just anonymous ballots, but it was also anonymous ballots. But people who were talking to voters on the ground said, it's close. It's close.
Yeah.
And that was interesting because Chadwick Boseman won SAG, Critics' Choice, and Golden Globe. So just on paper, he was not looking likely to lose. But Anthony Hopkins, It wasn't only that he won the BAFTA. It was because that movie surged late. It came out really late. And when people had the time to see it, they were like, shit, that's a fucking all-timer of a performance. And they had to vote for him.
Yep, exactly. And what was fuck.
And Ma Rainey not being nominated for Best Picture too. The passion for that movie was less. The passion for The Father was really big. That was a factor. And Chadwick couldn't win. Chadwick, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Took home a nice package though with that actress. Nice package.
Yeah,
very meaty.
A package I didn't think it was going to get.
Yep.
A package I didn't think it would get.
Yep.
And I'll say this too. This is one of the best crops of acting winners I've ever seen. Because honestly, I would have voted for each one of them. Honestly, I would have voted for each fucking one of them. Yep, each category.
Personally, they would have also been my pick too. Yeah, because I said that earlier in the night. Frances McDormand, I think, is best performance of the year, in that category at least. And here's something else that we're gonna hear a lot about is
and it's true. At some point, you look at it and you're like, okay, actors of color winning in supporting categories happens a decent amount now.
Yeah.
Actors of color winning in lead categories.
And by the way, a lot of actors of color who have won in supporting categories was kind of category fraud. Mahershala Ali was kind of a lead. Viola Davis in Fences was like pretty much a lead. And and I'm not sure they would have won in lead, but I guess I would point that out though.
Yeah.
Daniel Kaluuya
Well, so I think I don't. And Chadwick Boseman and Viola Davis, many thought would win, and so that's a double upset for some people.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we want to take that. I mean, it doesn't take away anything that like Frances McDormand and Anthony Hopkins were absolutely Oscar worthy in the movies. I want opportunities for like.
I mean, those are both performances for the ages. I think, in my opinion,
I think so too.
And so is Kaluuya, and so is yuh-jung.
Yeah,
they're amazing. I love the crop that they picked. I really love it.
Yeah.
Hot damn. Okay, what else was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, you want to count? You want to count them now? You want to count? You want to play the counting game?
How many wins?
Nomadland
tops the night with 3 awards.
Oh, also the fact that Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman's movie was not nominated mattered.
I have a question.
What's your question?
When's the last time the top winning movie was at 3? Because last year, Paris... Nope. Shush.
That happens all the time.
Shush. Wait. Bohemian Rhapsody won 4, bitch. Okay? Bohemian Rhapsody won 4. Shape of Water won 4.
Yeah. Parasite won 4.
Mad Max won 6.
Green Book won 3, bitch.
Yeah, I said Bohemian Rhapsody won 4. Same year.
Okay. So
are you saying when has the top winner of the night been capped at 3?
Yeah. Oh, capped at 3.
12 Years a Slave was up against Gravity, which won 7.
Oh, literally, I don't even know.
Argo?
That's a long time ago.
Life of Pi won 4 Oscars.
It's a long time ago, I'll tell you that. It's probably a very long time ago.
If ever.
Nomadland won 3. Let's count how many films won 2.
Let's see the comments.
Quite a lot.
Oh, wait.
No, I want to count. I like the counting part.
The comments are going to assist in what we're saying, because what about Crash? What about Crash?
No, I was going to count how many movies, like which Best Picture winners won how many awards.
Okay, go ahead.
Nomadland wins 3. Okay, that's the only film that won 3 Oscars tonight. Let's list how many films won 2. Judas, Mank, Ma Rainey, The Father.
Not getting nominated for Best Picture almost guarantees you'll underperform.
Not Promising Young Woman.
And Ma Rainey.
Chicago didn't get fuck shit Jack.
Didn't get fuck shit or Jack.
Or Jack. It didn't even get Jack. Sound of Metal won 2 awards.
Yeah.
And So Nomadland's 3. Everything else is 5. Or there's 5.
Promising Young
5 movies got 2. And then Minari got 1.
Promising Young Woman got 1. The Father got 2.
And then Promising Young Woman got 1.
And The Father got 2 major awards. And by the way, holy fuck! Wait! The BAFTAs are so important. The BAFTAs are so important. Even McDormand winning in a category where we thought was completely fucked because they implemented a jury of like less than 10 people to decide the nominees. We thought, well, surely if they put someone else in there, they would have won. And maybe that's even true. Maybe if the jury would have given it to Carey Mulligan and then Frances McDormand would have surprised with no wins. Maybe.
Yes, that could have happened also. It would have been really fucking juicy.
The Father winning screenplay and actor. Holy hell, the BAFTAs have influence. And Olivia Colman winning?
Yeah, screenplay, I was going to say.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
The BAFTAs... So people say, "Oh, it's just because they're British." No.
10-8 for visual effects, Sound of Metal for sound of Metal for editing, Sound of Metal for sound. I mean, they called a lot of the toss-up categories. I will say that.
Yeah.
If you look to the BAFTAs for the toss-up categories, they called a lot of them.
They picked all 4 acting winners. Usually, they're not the only ones. They were the only ones who did it.
Yeah. Wait. And then the SAGs were 2 for 4. I don't know when the last time that was. I gotta say.
I gotta tweet something.
Critics' Choice.
I gotta tweet something.
Critics' Choice was 1. What? Kaluuya. They only went with Kaluuya. Everything else was different.
Whoa, yeah.
Critics' Choice was 1 for 4.
Wow, I guess Critics' Choice.
The Critics' Choice, who pride themselves on loving to predict what eventually gets nominated, and they did their best. I mean, they were like, okay, they calculated that, maybe that Chadwick had a great chance of winning, and he probably did. And they said, Carey Mulligan, first Oscar, very juicy. Frances McDormand, you have too many. Frances McDormand just entered the Meryl Streep club. Like, holy shit. And who else is in that club?
Katharine Hepburn has 4 Oscars.
4 Oscars.
Jack Nicholson has 3 Oscars. Daniel Day-Lewis has 3 Oscars.
Wow. And McDormand deserves it too. Like,
yeah.
Also, her performance in 3 Billboards is like one of my favorite performances.
Also, but okay, here's
so
the
it's
thing.
not like she like Fargo. It's like, you know, I mean, yeah, it's great too. But like, I don't know, 3 Billboards was like an all time. I think Nomadland's kind of an all time too. Because acting is about listening also, and if you watch this movie and you just keep that in mind, all the listening she's doing and how present she is. And how she can like connect and relate with people, get them to open up to her about their story, and blend in. Like, not everybody can do that, and not everybody can do it as well. She is really perfect in the movie. The more times you see it, I think the more times like the more clear that will become to you. I believe. Yeah, and you know, lead acting. I think we had 3 amazing lead actor performances. And I'm including Boseman, I'm including Hopkins and Riz Ahmed. Like, those were amazing performances. So that category is fucking great too. But you know, I'm just reflecting on the arguments that we were making, and I really found Hopkins to be stronger because ultimately it seemed to be about whether it was the best performance, and a lot of people thought it was the best performance. So yeah. Interesting. McDormand, the 2-time winner, did not stop her. It did not stop her. You were tweeting furiously, aren't you?
I gotta tweet about the.
You're like really sweaty too. Like, I'm also like really fucking sweaty because this.
How am I supposed to not?
This room has to be
what
like.
happened?
This room has to be like 76 degrees for like the fucking ducks to survive and stuff. So I'm like, I'm roasting because I'm just wearing this for show. What else? Okay, so there was 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. I counted that wrong. That's 9. I did something wrong. But Trial of Chicago 7 got fucking goose egged. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Wow, I can't believe it.
The Oscars were interesting in the lead acting categories. They
were interesting all year, and they're even more interesting right now. The least interesting they could have been, I think, is like obviously Carey Mulligan and Chadwick Boseman. Like, then I would have been like, oh, people actually did figure out what was going to happen. Like, that's what most people thought. If you look at Gold Derby, that's what most people thought. That's what was considered to be safe. I'm glad that I got Hopkins right because that was like kind of my big pick. So a lot of people were with me on that. We had callers call in and say they were predicting Hopkins. We had, I think, Samuel Doggo Jackson, whatever, said they were predicting McDormand, and like fucking shout out to you.
Whoa.
Fucking shout out
they
to
got
you.
something else right.
Good for you.
Wait, they got Mank right for cinematography. We'll see if they're on Gold Derby up there. They might be up there on Gold Derby.
Yeah, I did like fine, I guess. I probably did like, you know, probably did fine. You know, nothing insane. Okay, now I'm gonna gloat. Oh, I have a friend who just texted me that he won $120 because of me. I'm gonna ask him what category.
Hopkins, obviously. Easily Hopkins. You don't even have to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, and I won I won $210 off a $30 bet for Hopkins. And I have to say, and I lose $20 of that because I bet on Maria Bakalova. So really I profited like $190, which is like that's fucking amazing for only betting $50. But like, I also have to say, that is the best bet I have ever seen offered to me in the Oscars history of me betting, which is only like 3 or 4 years. But the fact that he was plus 700 and I considered it a toss-up, I was like, how could I not bet on that? If it's a toss-up, normally you see like negative 200, positive 200, which means like you double your bet, or you can have your money, you can 1.5 your money, or you can, yeah. But in this case, every dollar you put on Hopkins, you get 7 back. Like, that was a mistake on the betting websites. I swear to God, I don't know how that slipped through the cracks.
It was because people were so convinced that Boseman was winning.
Yeah.
They were so convinced
how that slipped through like that. Those were amazing odds. And I'm so fucking glad I took advantage of that.
Wait, how much money
I should have put
did I
more
get?
money.
How much money did I get?
You put like $25. And you did Screenplay. I'm gonna get out of the way. You did pretty good.
About $100. 100 gazoons.
So, congrats to all those people. There was someone on Twitter who I'm not gonna say who it was, just because I don't need to. But they predicted I think 4 categories that I thought were kind of absurd, and I don't think any of them won. but they did predict Hopkins, and therefore, like, just doing Hopkins got them all their money back. Like, wow. And it was insane. They bet a lot of money on a lot of categories, and just because they did Hopkins, they got a lot. They got all of it back.
I got to collect some cash payment tonight.
Yeah, let's read this chat now. Let's read this goddamn
Are we
chat.
happy? Because here's the thing. A lot of people didn't like Frances McDormand. Also, Frances McDormand is not the kind of performance that wins the Oscar. Not the kind of performance. You understand? The kind of performance that wins is like transformative, like caked in makeup, screaming, crying, yelling. And sure, Frances McDormand cries and grieves, but her performance was so subtle. It was like, you know, the very small expressions on her face, just the expressiveness of Frances McDormand, her down-to-earth nature, just as a human being, and being able to sit in conversations and listen. The performance was incredible, in my opinion, because what Chloe Zhao was doing with her vision, I think very, very few actors from Hollywood could have pulled off what Frances McDormand did in that movie and fit the style of the movie and gave the movie what it needed to be amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's an amazing win, and some people don't get
Kaluuya
it.
is also one of the best performances to win in supporting actor.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, ever.
I mean, borderline a lead too, and so
he was a lead too.
It's a no-brainer.
He would have probably been nominated in lead if he campaigned there.
Yeah,
too,
you're the co-lead, I would say.
And then yuh-jung, amazing.
Yuh-jung, oh my god,
she better be in more stuff. I want Bong Joon-ho to put her in movies because you know, I think she needs Korean directors.
He should remake Mother with her in it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like imagining her as the mother character in that. Oh my god, she would have been so fucking good.
Yeah,
and she's fucking hilarious. Like that was like an Olivia Colman level speech. That was fucking hilarious. She and Olivia Colman like need to go out for drinks because they are the same.
They do.
They are like the same person.
They're on the same
deep down.
wavelength.
Yeah,
yeah.
And there was a cutaway to Olivia Colman, and she was like when yuh-jung was like accepting her award. It was great.
She's so hilarious. Like every clip I watch of her, like when David's like telling her why she's not a why she's not a real grandma, and she's just like listening and nodding. It's like hilarious.
Yeah.
I can't even. She has so comedic
funny.
intuition. She has comedic intuition.
Yeah,
and
so funny.
It's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
What an amazing crop of winners. And the best picture winner was great. The best director winner was phenomenal. Phenomenal director win. The tech wins were very good.
The best picture win is very
It's a good year at
too.
the Oscars, to be honest. It was a good year at the Oscars.
Well. Yeah. I mean, and I wouldn't have been like, you know, I couldn't really have been too upset in the lead acting categories. If Viola Davis won, I would be pretty happy too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been as excited if Carey Mulligan won. I'll be totally honest.
Happy. I'd be really happy.
I'd be happy, but like the ones that were really going to excite me was either Viola Davis or Frances McDormand. And yeah. So
and it really went
it's
to
hard
show
to be
like,
upset though.
Like, you know, if anyone everyone was saying if anyone tells you that they know what's happening in Best Actress, they're wrong. Maybe if you were saying Frances McDormand,
not a lot of people were saying
not a lot of people were predicting it right.
Really, not a lot of people were saying Frances McDormand because they were really convinced by that narrative.
Oh, I put an extra.
I'm not going to take that into account as much.
I put an extra $1 on Hopkins, and I just ate up another $7 just for me. So let's see what I got. Ha!
What? What?
I bet $25 on Hopkins, and so I got $175 off that.
Nice.
And then I got $60.
You got
$45. I profited $177 tonight.
No.
Yes.
Oh, because you bet money on other categories?
I bet $1 extra on Hopkins. $1 extra on Hopkins.
No, you're wrong. You said 175 on Hopkins, and then you got 45 on the other category?
I'm saying I won back my money.
No.
No, I did the math, all right? Well, I'll tell you. I'll explain it to you later.
I promise you.
Fuck you, I'm right. Fuck you, I'm right. I did the math right.
No. Your math is actually wrong.
Here's the thing, Justin. Frances McDormand still has a couple decades left in her, right? To give amazing performances, and she's going to be in Macbeth. I think you were saying, I'm never going to buy the narrative that somebody has too many awards.
I'm not never going to buy it.
I'll buy that for her from now on. She's not going to win another Oscar, probably.
You're suddenly going to buy it? What?
You think she's going to win next year? Even if she's the best in the category, you really think she's going to win again?
I don't know.
No way.
I don't know.
No way.
I don't know. Oh, wow.
So, what's happening here? Why are people talking about white people? I don't know what's happening. Frances McDormand is not the most overrated actress in the history of the world. Not a bit. She's fucking amazing. What's happening?
Let's see.
Chat, we're looking at you right now.
Yeah, we're looking. People are like, oh, will people look to the BAFTAs in the future years?
I mean, they should be. Wait! I have to tell you this.
What?
I have to tell you this.
What?
In particular, the BAFTAs are really good at predicting actors, and this was the fucking icing cherry on the fucking top of that cake.
Oh.
They predicted the Marion Cotillard upset for Julie Christie in 2007. They predicted Olivia Colman. They predicted Meryl Streep over Viola Davis.
Wow.
They are the fucking kings and queens and the royalty of predicting the actress race. And that is solidified forever. The BAFTAs are so fucking good at predicting lead actress. It's insane that they even got this one right.
But that was not the case for lead actor?
It's not the same in lead actor.
Okay.
As an actress. It's
That,
not
wow.
the same. It's nuts how good they are at predicting it. It's nuts.
I mean, there's a lot of people who are upset. Like, I don't...
What are they upset at? Which
wow,
ones?
there's someone who's just, like, spamming, so they're gonna get tired.
Where's our moderators in here? Where are our moderators?
Well, it's okay. We only have, like, one, and it was, we can't expect him to do everything. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, there's a lot of reactions to go through. Yeah, there's a lot of... I don't know. Yeah, there's like a lot of people like getting upset. So this is kind of there's like a lot of people whose comments are getting removed. This is a little... I don't know if I want to touch the comment section
toxic
as
in
much.
there? Is it a little toxic? You should assign somebody to be moderator.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like this chat section's like getting a little weird. I don't like it too much right
What's
now.
happening? Are people?
Most people are probably
upset
okay,
now?
but I'm seeing a lot of hot takes and people being upset. Yeah, and I don't really like want to comment on it too much.
What are the hot takes? Let's just
there's a lot of Oscars so white going on, which is definitely I understand that. Yeah, like I understand it. I don't know. I'm not. I
think two things can be true though, right? Like obviously the lead awards were not white, and yuh-jung was yuh-jung was the first.
What's absolutely
Asian
true is that
to win in like freaking decades. It is true that leading categories of the Oscars have been lacking. They've been lacking in not giving it to white people, and at the same time, and this doesn't have to be separate from both are true. At the same time, the winners were really deserving.
Yeah,
both are true.
Yeah,
I don't think it's wrong to be upset about that. I really hope in the future, soon, we can get some more winners in leading acting categories that aren't white, and I'm sure there are a lot of deserving performances too that are on the horizon.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, actually looking at my next year's predictions, I'm seeing a lot of white, and I'm kind of like, that doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like we're going to get that many white performances. Maybe it's a lot of stuff that's on the horizon that's going to pop up that I don't see right now. But early predictions next year, I took a step back and I was like, at the moment, it's looking a little white. We'll see.
Anyway. All right. What else do you want to talk? You think we're about good to wrap it up? We're definitely going to have these edited for you to reflect upon the reaction bits, and we will get to that soon. We're also going to be, I was trying to say earlier, we're also going to be putting out more content in the new year. He is trying to make it really like a part-time job between editing, previously it was his full-time job. Now he's trying to do editing as a part-time, and then this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I want more days of my week dedicated to making videos. A lot of our videos don't have that much editing in them because I'm spending 8 hours a day doing like professional editing and shit. But put a little more. I want to put more effort into the editing of the videos. I want to make more videos. I want to branch out from just being about the Oscars as much as I'm going to keep feeding you that Oscar content. I also want to just talk about like movies that I love, be able to see more stuff for in the year and talk about it. So I hope that I'll be able to bring more content to you. And we want to, maybe start a Patreon and have some things over there that like people would be excited about, like giving a little money per month.
Add
like
some
that.
perks like
I would love to know
Q&As and that kind of thing.
What you would want to see out of this channel and stuff.
Well,
like that.
if you want to make suggestions, also I have a Discord channel open for that, and we would really love to hear it because a lot of the times we go off of your guys' ideas for what you want to see next. So if you join the Discord, then there's a channel for that. There's also a channel for you to put your 2022 Oscar predictions in. I know it's probably very messy because, you know, everybody's trying to predict every category in it at once. I'll just finish it up. But go join the Discord. You know, lots of exciting and fun stuff happening for the new year, trying to grow. And thank you for joining us on this fantastic journey. 2022 predictions next fucking week. and we're gonna get like kind of a new set because we're like done with coronavirus and we're moving back into like a real place.
Yeah. We're gonna get a new set. It's gonna be sick. I mean, this year was really great. I think overall, happy with a lot of the winners.
Mm-hmm.
So, kudos to the Oscars. Can't wait for more in the future. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.
Which Oscar made you scream the most?
Click.
All right.
Bye-bye.